Came from a broken home. I've seen so many people go. Learn to make it on my own. It's easier for me to be alone. So how are you? Keep cutting through, claiming you're not like the other guys. And only if I could give you a chance, show me that you mean it, we'll feel some type of way. Take every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I.
I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. You were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the putting in the
Hello and welcome to the grid, baby. You feeling that, Turtle?
Sir, we're here. The grid.
There it is.
It's happening. I don't even think you're ready. You don't even look like you're ready.
I am moderately ready, but I don't think people in chat are ready.
Okay.
The grid again. Usually we have these large kind of like breaks in between.
Yeah.
But today we were just here last week.
We have 1 week to get better, and we had the best run of our lives so far in the grid history. Last week, we made it all the way to the playoffs, which everybody does, but we got to quarterfinals. It was a banger week for us.
I like that. I like, everybody gets there, but we did it our own way and we look pretty cool, right?
That's right.
Alpine always continuing to do things. Week 3 recap. Turtle, you want to tell them about it, or?
I think we should just let Doomsee do it, honestly.
I like that idea. Let's do it. We have a video. 3, 2, 1. Roll the tape.
I've been on that drunk prohibition, but thinking that you might be my new addiction. You can call it 2020 kind of view, 'cause we can quarantine just me and you.
Welcome back to the grid, folks. It's been a while. Really excited to be here. I'm F. This is Turtle. Have your number. And Jordan is the one we look at for goal number 1.
I mean, look at what it breeds. It breeds possibilities.
Okay, we got a little bit of a demo. And a little bit of a shot, baby. Man, potatoes.
Oh my. Now this is where we get the week, okay?
Look at that.
Hopefully we can get better.
Look at that.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Okay.
What is going on? Is it the goal?
Okay.
Why is it the goal? Now,
This is good.
getting involved
This
in
is
that play. This is free. Majicbear, close it out. What are these things?
On the other hand,
What is going on?
I want to get lucky too, baby.
I guarantee you, if we win this series, I'm not going to jinx this. So I don't actually, never mind. I take
No.
it back. I wanna cast the curse.
What are you guaranteeing
No,
us?
I'm not caster cursing anything.
Oh!
See, this is why I didn't say anything. Oh, baby. Percy's back. He's back on
This is all magic.
the Octane, baby.
This is all Majicbear.
No, it's all Percy, bro. Look at the placement, though. There's 2 players back from Alpine. That was such a good challenge, though. Majicbear. Yes.
3, 4. Game
I
4.
was debating. I think Majicbear might have some, like, prediction hacks, knowing where that ball is going to go. That is unreal.
We're going to be back in 5 minutes exactly. Don't go anywhere. 55
Be here.
on the clock.
5 minutes. Don't go
When
anywhere.
the big hand reaches the 11, I'm pretty sure that's universal, right? The little hand is the one that changes. We'll be back here, and I'm answering a question. I'll forget about it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's still tied up. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. We won the OT before.
Percy, always on time. You know what Percy is, Turtle?
Punk still is.
Turtle, final last words before we go to break. Yo.
He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. It's impossible.
He really doesn't, yo. That was really good. I like how he memed you at the end. You're
Dude,
so memeable.
he's so good. He's so good. Doomsee, massive shout out to you. You absolutely kill it every single week, and you actually make us look somewhat entertaining. But besides that, I mean, just gameplay alone, we were killing it last week, F. Dot. We saw all
baby.
the highlights. We saw the insane mashed potatoes call out. And we also saw a couple of pop-offs from all 3 individuals on Alpine.
Jordan, Percy, Majicbear all doing their things. Unfortunately, fell a little bit short this time around. We might see something different. Day 1 and day 2, obviously day 1, we get a chance to look at the whole, the group stages. Last time, what do we have? We had Rogue, Spacestation, and United.
Pittsburgh Knights.
Pittsburgh Knighted, right? See, that's my brain making the, you can kind of
Okay,
like understand, right?
Well, I mean, it was an interesting group stage, F. Dot, just like that weird notion that you just had. I don't even know what you just did with your hand, but we're actually going to take a look at the bracket so far. This is our group. I would say it's a much easier group than previously. Last week, I thought we kind of got the group of death. Now we've got I'd say we're second out of this whole group easily. We got Team Envy definitely above us just with the recent results, but I think we've totally got, the advantage over KCP and Susquehanna Sonics, just given our record against them and also the improvements Alpine have been making throughout the grid in these regional events.
100% agree. I think that Team Envy is arguably the best North American team, or at least the best performing North American team as of late, right? Envy has just been kind of killing it. Funny, Rocket League just announced that the next regional is going to be like X Games based, right? There's and Turbo Pulsa was complaining. He's like, so I win 3 in a row, and then the next one is a medal. Like, okay, but
I mean, he's probably gonna win it though. Like, I don't know why he's complaining. He's probably got the best shot out of everybody to win it because of how consistent Team Envy are. But as you guys can see, our first matchup is against none other than the 4-time Turbo Pulsa. I'm a little bit scared.
Turbo Pulsa.
Not gonna lie, this is my classic catchphrase. F. Dot. When I'm nervous and the odds are kind of against us, I get a little bit scared. And seeing Turbo miss an atomic on the other side of the field, that's a scary thing.
I just listen. I post on Reddit a lot, and I'm tired of you saying that Turbo Pulsa is the 4-time champ. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're looking at Turbo Pulsa as a whole, okay, the man is not an insane mechanical guru. He's not out here hitting flip resets. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. But he is so clutch that it is painful to go up against him. Okay. You see Turbo on the other side of the field and you are in an overtime, it's over. Like, you might as well just drop your controllers because the man doesn't miss in pressure situations. However, this is a group stage. Again, we talked about it in the first day of the grid. It's always group stages. You can't get knocked out. I think that plays to our advantage a little bit. If we're going to take on Team Envy, I would much rather it be in the group stage, of course, and get some momentum behind that.
I agree. I think it definitely plays to our advantage that we can't get knocked out. I think that's true.
Sir? What?
I'm making fun of you, Turtle.
I'm saying that in consideration to the clutchness.
Yeah, you're totally right. It's good that we can't get knocked out.
It is
I'm
good.
with you.
I'm saying, but versus Team Envy, I would much rather do it then and in a group stage where we can't get knocked out. It's a great point. But I'm looking more specifically, F dot. You make me nervous and you hurt my feelings. Okay,
Oh,
that's all I'm
so
gonna say. And I
do
also
I
want to
make
mention
you
the
nervous?
fact that I'm jealous of how you look, and I can see it.
Oh, I
top
look
of your
good. I
head.
think it's my hat that looks the best though.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Shout out to the Alpine merch, always keeping F dot looking absolutely cute. And I'm scared. It's Miztik starting off strong.
If I was a character from fiction, I would be Sailor Alpine, and I would shop at the Alpine merch store.
Yes. Bro, I'm just gonna let everybody know the Alpine hoodies, if you're gonna get something from the Alpine store, this isn't even like, I'm 100% genuine in this. The Alpine hoodies are so cozy. I could probably sleep in a mattress with no blankets and just an Alpine hoodie and have better sleep. I'm not even saying, like, that's just a fact.
I have done that. Like straight up, I've done that. I have absolutely done that. Just slept in the hoodie. It really is that comfortable. I have 2 Alpine hoodies. I have I think you're the one behind you. The one behind you. Turtle, can you just get up and leave? Actually, the show might be better.
No, I'll do that whenever it comes back to Creamz. Whenever we finally come back to Creamz after the series.
We're not on Creamz?
The glorious. We're in the game, man. We're in the game.
What?
Hello?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought this was a ping test. No, this is on me. I thought this was a ping test. I'm so serious.
I can't believe what is happening. And Percy. Okay, just don't even watch F. I think we actually play better when you aren't paying attention. Majicbear starting off amazing so far with the air dribble 50 all the way out to Percy. And we got my boy F. here to see the magic.
That's my fault. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the right thing. I 100% thought.
No. It's honestly, I think it's just
I'm
better
sorry,
luck
guys.
if you're just there for the little side comments, the mashed potatoes. I'll kind of give it to you radio style,
No, I have the feed. It's right here. Actually,
okay.
I'm watching.
Fine.
No, it's cool.
It's actually kind of adorable.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Turbo was waiting for this.
What are you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about?
Turbo is always waiting for. Is that even something you should bring up? Is this man ever not in position? I don't think so. 4-time world champion. You see the title. That was actually really good into a pass that you right off the corner. That's a tough angle to find, but the precision was there. The passing, all tied up now. And I was just gonna mention, it's cute that Team Envy thinks that their decal is even close to the level of the Alpine one in Rocket League.
It's not at all. The Alpine one looks like a fantastic set of tractor equipment. The NV one looks like an outdated lacrosse team.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad that somebody can agree with me.
I like the colors of the Alpine, like the green and like bright green.
Yeah, nice. Definitely. It's just clean. It's got like a shiny effect to it. Our defense also has a little flash to it. Yeah, a little
shiny.
Moving out, we're transitioning out really nicely against this Envy team, which is probably the most difficult thing to do because Envy, they have the best midfield presence, I would say, and that's mainly because of Mist. Look at what he's doing here. Beats one player with an air dribble, goes for the 50, continues the pressure forward, and now we're struggling to break out. Mist now takes the corner boost. They just want to suffocate us. F. That's all they want to do. Wait for that opportunity to come instead of forcing it themselves.
Nice job there from Jordan to rush that. And if Turbo gets a 50, that's as good as in. And so he gets there a little bit faster, sends the ball to the other side, and they're able to kind of make use of it here. But Jordan on the Dominus, I feel like Jordan's on the Dominus like 3 out of 5 games. Am I completely wrong on that? I feel like we don't see him on the Dominus all the time, but it's often.
I'm pretty sure he's mostly on the Octane. It's usually Percy who's swapping to the Dominus and back to the Octane. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see some more mechanical plays out of Jordan. From my experience, I don't know. I'm pretty trash, but when I go Dominus,
what on earth?
Oh.
Yo, the redirect here. Look at this. Jordan's like, yo, I'm gonna pass this out, and then Thomas like, nah, B, boing, and just
And I see what Jordan was going for on the wall there. He wanted to get a soft touch and then follow it up after, but it was way too big out of the corner. Couldn't keep control and ended up giving it straight to Atomic. And Team Envy, with how clinical they are with their shots, it's literally one opportunity, and they're going to strike, get the fourth one. I knew this was going to be the most difficult matchup, but man, they are taking advantage of that midfield space.
So like goal number 3 was one thing that was, you know, maybe Jordan could have executed better there. I think they just Envy just right place, right time. But goal number 4 there, that one was sorry folks, I know you come here for the Alpine positive commentary, but that was just pretty. Like that was just a beautiful infield pass. What I like about like strong Rocket League passes there is the level of control, Turtle. Like sometimes you're just like you just hit the ball with all your force. And your homie hits the ball with all their force, and it works. This was like, you can see they like slowed down to like shoulder pop the ball up, like real smooth control there from Envy. I think that's always really impressive to me when I watch that sort of thing.
Well, it's very calculated. You know, I look at the Team Envy roster and I imagine kind of like a car. I don't know too much about cars, but yeah, I know that there's different gears. Correct. There's like first gear, second gear, third gear. You know what I'm talking about? So when I look at Envy, I look at like, there's like 8 different gears these guys can shift to. Meanwhile, most teams who are trying to improve and, you know, make the climb in North America, you've maybe got 3, 4 max. But with Envy, they can control the pace so well. Oh, what a save from Jordan, though. The pre-flip. That was insane. Okay.
Oh, Majicbear off of this. Who got up there? Was that Atomic? That was a real slick read there. So, Wellios. I think that I said Wellios. Let's pretend I never said that, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, dude. 40 seconds. We can score 2 here.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Good carry.
Right here. This could be it.
Yo, Atomic's defense has been absurdly obscene.
Absurdly obscene. That's a banger. And miss now.
That's it.
Surely the follow-up, of course. Majicbear, of course. Gonna sing this one in 24 seconds, F dot. I like the fact that we are relentless to the end. We've put on so many shots and we have not stopped whatsoever on focusing with our pressure and keeping that starvation.
I told you, man. Like I don't feel out of this game. We have 24 seconds left.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying.
But we're gonna need a big clear because Envy already in our corners.
Nah, it's good timing.
Okay. We're trying to catch him sleeping, catch him lacking. You know what I'm saying?
They're snoozing and snacking, sleeping and lacking.
Oh. Okay.
Here it is.
3 seconds. This could be it, actually.
Where's the homies?
Oh, they're here.
Who's midfield?
They're real. Jordan, he's there.
What?
Okay, it's fine. We don't really have to talk about it. F dot. I don't want to mention it. Alpine has always been looking. I think this season, the split of the grid, our 0-second goals have gone up immensely. I remember maybe in the first few weeks of fall split, it was at 0 seconds. I was, not too hopeful with what we could create. But now, literally, I think any touch could be something that leads to a double tap, some kind of air dribble, mechanics popping off. And after I told you I would leave my chair to show you. Look at the
there's the hoodie.
Look at the model.
There's the hoodie.
My hoodie, my headphones are messed up, but do you see the chair? Do you see
that's the chair. Yeah, that's the hoodie.
Yes.
That's the hoodie. Oh, wait, I'm pointing the wrong way. That's the hoodie. Yeah, I like that.
And this is the back. My chair is a gorgeous model. Do you see this?
It is. We're going to the game now, though. This time I know it. I realized it.
It reflects rather well with the light.
It does. We didn't hear anything you said, but it was better that way, so it worked out.
Okay, thank you. That's all we needed.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Turbo's car is pretty nice looking.
What's he rocking? Is he on
It's
the
just straight black
again?
with the Envy decal.
Okay.
Farwater says that the hoodie would look better on you.
Well, the thing of it is that it's 800 degrees in my room, and I don't know why, but
That's what you get for living on the sun, dude. Oh! Did you see that carry by Majicbear?
Yeah, and that was almost insane too. The follow from Jordan.
That was hot. Oh, come on, put it. Come on, boys.
Just wait for Percy. Just wait for Percy with the flip reset. Okay. No, that's fine.
It was a flip reset.
Oh, dunk. Okay, so
Left
this
side.
has been better. This has been better. Don't lie. F dot.
This has been much better.
Looking so much cleaner.
I'm
just worried. The simple touches on defense is what we've been kind of messing up quite often, actually. With Jordan, you think back to game one where he was on the backboard and couldn't get control with that first touch. If we can keep it a little bit softer, have better control of this ball when we transition out, I think we could 100% walk away with this game too.
I agree. The pressure that Envy had in game number 1 and at the beginning part, Alpine kind of controlled for over a minute here. This is the first time that Envy has really put together like an offensive push, and you know we were at 340, 350. So that was a lot of pressure coming out from Alpine. Unfortunately, no conversion. So a couple of misses by them and a couple of strong defensive stops by Envy. So like, you know, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. It was not all bad, not all good, but.
Dude, that's the frustrating thing about Team Envy is that teams can look so good against them, and you think that we've got them locked in defense, and you know we're surely gonna get a goal. But sometimes Team Envy like to play that route when Jordan's air dribbling over the teammates. Still, we can't put one behind the goal line.
Percy.
F-Dot. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Players seem to be on different pages. Like. We see these like dribble plays not really come to fruition. We see these probably. I didn't look at what you said, but probably. Yeah, I wasn't watching the ninja. Yeah, it's the passing plays that happen. We don't really see anybody on the other side, so the team has kind of resorted to these dribble plays, and there's no one there for the follow up when Envy inevitably finds themselves in the way. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I've also seen a lot of air dribbles out of our own end, which, you know, don't get me wrong, look great, but like you said, nobody's on the other side to receive them. If we go for a long air dribble over top, all Team Envy have to do is focus on that 50, which, for the most part, they are pretty solid at. Now, granted, if we do get a solid 50 and it forces that to our teammate, that's great, but we're focusing on the luck aspect of it. Meanwhile, Turbo Pulsa is surely going to slot this away. The infield passing from these guys has been incredible, and it's weird first touches from Alpine.
Yeah, over and over again, Alpine they're not able to really grab onto things. Like I said, it looks like the team is just on different pages. You know, I know the boys better than this.
Oh, baby. Okay. This is why we don't doubt the boys. What a kickoff from Jordan. A nice little cheat up from Majicbear.
Yeah.
Can you aim it any better? I don't think so.
No, that was pristine. It was clean and pristine.
Best time to get a goal back too. You know, you take an L with horrible first touches in the defensive end, but then you make up for it with a beautiful kickoff. And that's what I alluded to at the beginning of this game was poor first touches. We couldn't control the ball. And now we're on fire. Even if we're not controlling on defense, on offense, we are smacking this ball around.
Again, the control there from Majicbear. Like,
that's
he gets the ball off the wall. He like slows it down a little bit. Percy steals the dub. I see that.
That's actually toxic. That's
toxic.
I do not appreciate the goal steal. That I didn't even see it hit his car. How did that happen?
Well, he's always on time, man.
True. I'm not gonna say it.
No, next time he's gotta earn it.
Yeah. Once Percy earns the quality goal and not a goal steal, we'll hit him with it.
We'll hit him with it. Ooh, that could have been it, but it wasn't. Great casting, right?
Yes. Just like my
nice defense.
My fantastic point earlier. You know, I'm happy that we're not gonna, you know, lose the bracket, lose the team.
I think it's advantageous that we can't get knocked out.
Well, I was just saying, you know, I know it sounds like an obvious point, but it's different when they have turbo. Okay, I'm talking about the clutch factor, and of course, it's atomic. To seal the deal yet again on a 50 from turbo. This is why he's so good. The midfield. It doesn't look flashy, but he wins 2 50s that squeeze to atomic.
Pretty stuff. And we're doing a good job of controlling the field here. It's up to Alpine to kind of like change that around. And, you know, like we were talking before, it's absolutely possible. Turbo, though, looking pretty well. He's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
But see, look, where's the team? No help.
Okay, well, here's the team now. Percy, but he gets stuffed on a 50. Our challenge game, it's been increasing overall. We haven't been going for slower plays on defense, which I like because that's what we were messing up on the most. So I guess it's better just to get rid of the ball. Maybe go for a slower hit. Majicbear tried to squeeze that in. Almost got him with the slow fake shot, but it didn't work. And Team Envy still pressed on defense. Maybe this one more. Percy off the drop down. It's going in, F-Dot. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Percy's seen this from the get-go. He knocked it off, and he goes directly towards mid. He sees Majicbear take the shot, and he goes, oh, no. But he sticks with it. He stays along, finds it, tucks it on in there on the right side like a little person going to sleep. You know, tuck him in. Tuck him in.
You know, got to tuck the homies in. You know what I'm saying?
Got to kiss the homies goodnight.
And I also like the placement of Majicbear's pass there off the ceiling. Normally, it's if you just instantly go for that little dip in the corner, it's super easy to predict. But that was kind of bouncing all over the place. And final 5 seconds, just hold on to the lead.
And add to it, maybe?
Whip.
And, oh, okay.
I'm a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie.
No, we're chilling, dog.
Okay, we're fine.
Let's go, Peeps!
Let's go, Peeps!
Let's go,
my
Peeps!
gosh, dude, the Peeps are my favorite team.
Let's go, Peeps!
I love the Peeps.
I love the Peeps, baby.
Let's go.
Yo, the Peeps are so good.
This new roster for the Peeps, man, I don't know what it is about them, but I'm feeling good after that win.
Alpine Esports.
Let's go.
You like that one?
Al Peeps. What would our mascot be if that was the actual name? Al Peeps. Like it would be like bag with like an eye coming out of the sleeping bag. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I like that. No, I think it would be like a peep, like the marshmallow, but like on a mountain.
An Ibex or whatever. An Ibex peep. This is genius, actually.
Ooh. Who's in charge of
somebody pay me for this.
Itemization? That's not the correct company phrase for it.
Bro, Ibex peeps though, what would that even taste like?
Monetization? What is it? What's the word for making products? Productization?
What?
Merchandising.
Yes.
There it is.
3D printing. All right.
No, can you 3D print food?
I mean,
like
maybe.
you put like plastic in the 3D printer, like, fuel tank or whatever. What if you put like cookie dough? Could you 3D print cookies?
Dude, that'd be sick. Or like frosting. You somehow make like an insanely detailed like Mustang and then just eat it.
Like a scale model of the White House made of like graham crackers.
Yes. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Whoa!
Just like that save from Majicbear. How did he get under that and squeeze it with a crossbar and maybe go to the other side? Majicbear starts it, Percy finishes.
That's how we do it.
Wow.
He's always on time. Look at this. Boing. I like that one.
I can't believe this. That save from Majicbear. I wish we could get like
so
a slow down. You know how they have like YouTube channels where they're like water balloon smacking into a face at like super slow motion, and it's like,
oh yeah,
and like the music shifts. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I wish we could get that, but of Majicbear's save, because that was unreal.
Ooh, nice check there from Percy. And Jordan jumping up, seeing missed in the first place mid. See, that type of defense by Turbo is like, you can't play man-on-man defense in Rocket League. Like, the game just doesn't work like that, right? Like, basketball, you follow your guy around. You can't do that. But you can, like, Turbo there was shadowing the obvious intended pass E, you know what I mean? And, like, was just able to essentially do that for a couple of seconds and basically stopped another goal from going in off of that, like, attention. That was fun.
It's more like covering the passing lanes.
Yeah.
You can't just like stay on a car. It's almost impossible to predict where they're going to rotate around. So you just kind of want to be in their general space, which is the interesting thing about Rocket League. Because, that'd be so boring if you could just be like, all right, I'll get Justin this game, guys. You guys go up.
Yeah.
Got this. Oh my, what a pass out from the crossbar. Actually, that was the post. How did this squeeze out though?
Look at this though. Atomic should have scored this one. Percy,
what is that dunk?
Yeah, Percy like barely gets a piece of that, and it still almost goes in. And then Turbo, Mr. Stick to it. That's what I'm going to call him. Okay. He's just always sticking to it.
That was lovely car control. Just put on display for us from Atomic. Rotating his car around and getting to the right side of the ball to force a better 50.
Yeah.
That was great. I can't even be mad about our defensive performance because that's a hard play to deal with. Oh, finally just finished up my mashed potatoes, ready to watch some RL. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like to see that in the chat.
Good shot on goal after the mashed potatoes comments as well. So you know it's working.
Just good energy all around.
For real.
With mashed potatoes as a snack. Maybe get like some garlic bread as a snack too.
Ooh, garlic bread as a snack.
Bro, have you ever had Texas toast or something like that? I think it's called.
Yeah, it's just like toast, but it's bigger.
It's just like, well, it's like cheesy toast. It's like garlic cheese toast. I don't even know. It's good, dude.
Okay, Turbo. Look at the way he follows this off the wall. Like Percy's like, I'm good, I got it. And Turbo's like, nah, B. 1
Oh!
and 2, and there it is. Like that. Like he just, it's sort of like skipping a rock across the water.
Yeah.
Like lake.
Well, and the fact that he read where that ball was going to bounce from going into the corner, it makes it seem so much more intentional. Because a lot of times you just kind of throw it in there and just hope it goes that way. But Turbo the whole time knew it was going to wrap all the way around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think most people that's unintentional. In Turbo, I'm down to give the credit. I actually am down to give that credit, to be honest with you. Oh man.
Would you consider Turbo to be the greatest player of Rocket League's history, chat and FDOT? I want to get some opinions. I want to get some opinions out here.
I think that it is. I don't think it's an incorrect answer. I don't subscribe.
Okay, okay.
I don't subscribe to the idea that they with the most rings is the best.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my thought process, but that is a lot of people's thought process.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't think it's a stupid thought process. It's just not my thought process.
Well,
So-
we're getting shown why Turbo is still one of the best so far. Even in this game alone, he has been contributing, I believe, to almost every single goal that they've scored. Missed with a pre-flip dribble shot, almost got it to work, and then Turbo bumps in the air instead of going for the ball. That's just toxic.
Sometimes you gotta be misplay from Miss, but Turbo's there. Why are you always there, dude?
I don't know. Always in position. This is 3 players from MB pushing up. They're all in the offensive zone, and yet they have no sweat on their forehead. Not even worried about infiltrating our defensive zone. They get the goal as a result, and Alpine still struggling in our own half.
Man, Turbo's always there. Okay. I thought that was going to be a gimme there. I was like, how is Turbo always able to make these plays?
Yeah. Still, it just is a result of our defense not being prepared. I think Envy do a great job of catching teams off guard, including Alpine, with better challenges. And it's the details, I think, of the game that Envy really thrive on. And that's the rotations. Check this out. A demo in our corner. Then we don't see anybody stutter in that rotation. Turbo gets the demo. Atomic is right in position to have a follow-up.
Here's something. Chat's bringing up Fairy Peak, right?
Very interesting.
And so my whole thing is, so, and this is, it might be a culture thing. So a lot of people are like, Fairy's the best player of all. He wins 3s, 2s, and 1s. Somebody else, Mini Wheat, says, I think Fairy's the best player of all time, has rings, but also a beast in 1s. Maybe this is a culture thing. I don't care at all, like zero, like negative care about 2s or 1s. Like, cool, go play your tournaments, but like, when I think about what makes a good Rocket League player, I'm thinking 3v3 and the skill set to play 3s.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
1s helps you improve your mechanical skill. 2s helps you improve reading the field, right? But like, 3s is the game for me. It's kind of like saying that, so-and-so is a good basketball player, but like somebody else is better at horse and around the world. So
Right.
I think they're better overall at the skill of basketball. And I see that, but like, to me, it's about the game that we play, and we play 3s.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of relate it to a little bit of like maybe somebody who's the best at dunks in basketball, but not necessarily at playing the game itself. But I understand your point. I see why some people appreciate 1s and 2s, and I also don't appreciate getting Braziled on. Okay, boys, we go next. We go next with this series. I think Alpine have had some good looks so far. That game was definitely a wash, but we'll see how we move on to the next one. But to your point, F-Dot, I like 1s and 2s. I don't think they're staples of like, okay, if you're the best in all 3 or like you're in the top area, then you're considered the GOAT. I think it's more of just like a flex. Like if you're really good at 3s and 2s and 1s, and it's like, okay, this guy's obviously well-rounded, but just because you're the best 1s player doesn't mean I'm going to put you in the top 10 for 3s.
But I just feel like that's like, if we're talking about like the best Rocket League player, I don't care about like 2s or 1s.
Yeah.
I just want to see what you do on your team. What do you do for RLCS? What, you know what I mean? Like, after we've reached that, then we can also say like, shout outs to him being able to like, rock the 1s league, rocks the 2, cool.
Yeah.
But like, if we're talking like best Rocket League players, like,
I mean, you have to consider the 3s because that's what this game primarily is.
That's what it's about.
For. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the field and the rotations, all of that stuff. The reason why you play 1s and 2s is because there's aspects in those game modes that can benefit your 3s gameplay as well, because 3s kind of incorporates all of that. So if you're the best in 3s, essentially that means you're one of the most well-rounded players. But, you know, it's an interesting debate. It's something that's always been talked about in the Rocket League scene. And even on our own team, Alpine, you know, there's the 1s player, Majicbear. He gets a lot of love for being mechanical. Miztik gets a lot of love for being accurate as can be, though, on this upper 90 shot.
Yeah, this is like some pitching ninja nonsense. Like, look at this, just right exactly where Jordan can't go.
Oh my goodness! Like
Jordan can cover every other option except for top corner.
Yeah,
and that's exactly where he shoots it. Jordan is going to block that if it is shot anywhere else. Oh, chef's kiss, love it.
That's
A+.
Pain. That's just pain.
Oh,
that top right corner. This is abuse to our top right corner. I will not stand for this. I will defend our goal line. Okay.
Pop. Just. Wow.
Yo, I think we're gonna need to hear some go pines in the chat. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna come to this, but I think we're gonna need to see some go pines in the chat. Otherwise, I think this could be over. This could be over. That top right spot still getting hammered.
I do feel that actually. This is a rough one.
Man.
Coming off of the
How
last
do you
game
maneuver through the NV offense though? Like, it's so difficult. I feel like they have the speed factor, which isn't like the NV's not the fastest team in the world, but they are definitely up there. And then on top of that, you got the smart.
Oh, come on.
Still not going in after the crossbar bounce.
Jordan's gonna take. Okay. I was like, here Jordan goes. Who's taken away? Thumbs down. Overall, thumbs.
The Go Pine power, F dot. It doesn't sound like you believe, bro.
You know, I'm like here for it.
Okay. That is not the attitude I want, but I'll take it.
You know, it's like how I feel about like astrology. Like, you know,
astrology
I have fun with it.
Or astrology.
Yeah. Like astrology, like Sagittarius.
Okay.
Like, I'm here for it. I don't think I would like put my life on the line for a Go Pine, but I respect the power. Oh! I saw you going for the Majicbear.
It looks so clean. It looks so clean. He's trying to get the second scoop under the ball, rotate his card just under it. Maybe a demo from, I believe it was Percy, crashed the net, but still not enough to break Team Envy's defense as they come to our side. I blame you.
I feel deflated after this sequence. Like, that should have gone in, and then they return it on the other side. I feel pretty deflated, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. 3 goals, 3 minutes. I mean...
Fervent, right?
It's 100% possible, okay? A goal a minute. Just follow that pace. Baby steps. Baby steps. That's what I'm talking about.
Baby steps against Envy? I don't want to...
Yeah.
I mean...
Small little baby steps, okay? Look at this. The clear is there. That's one... Tiny, that's like putting your big toe forward. That's one of the baby steps, you know what I'm
Boing.
saying?
I don't know, man. I think that third goal is it. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm here, like please prove me wrong. I'm not saying I hope so, you know? But that last sequence deflated me. I can only imagine how the players feel.
Well, I'm trying to think what has worked against this NB roster. I'm looking back at game number 2. Nothing. Hey, we took a game. Don't disrespect the boy.
That's fair.
I mean, a big chunk of it was air dribbling out of the defense. We had been doing that a lot in the first few games. We got more passing involved.
Okay.
Check this one out. Percy on the ceiling drops it down for our boy Majicbear.
It looks like, and this was a set play. Majicbear knew it was coming down.
Wow.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's good. That's synergy, we said that, right? Like, that was
amazing.
Good stuff.
And I love the speed that Percy hit that ball with. He knew that if, you know, a lot of times they'll go for a ceiling pass play, but you're so worried about getting the accuracy because of how difficult that touch is that you soft hit it to benefit the striker, but the defense, it's so much easier to read it. Percy just smacked that one down knowing Majicbear's in position.
Exactly. Good trust. Another shot. Just barely off the mark, but we're getting more offensive hits here. My question is just, you know, too little too late, man.
Oh, there's 41 seconds to get another goal, and we'll be on pace to get this comeback.
Okay. All right. You got all the faith in the world. I respect that.
I like the demo as well from Majicbear, getting a little bit more physical, dominant on the field, baby. Be the alpha team, stepping up. Oh, he missed. Oh, boy, where's our follow-up? That could have been it, man.
What was it? See, like, those are the things that have to go our way. That's rough, man. Oh, well.
Oh, Percy's there. The pass out. Jordan, hit him with it. Where are you? Where?
Break check was
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We are a little bit behind schedule. 50 seconds, 2 goals.
The other teams we're going to handle, though. We're going to be a 2-1. It's going to be totally fine. The other teams, easy peasy, no questions.
Absolutely.
Complete handling.
50 so far. Okay, 1 drive, one shot, one goal. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming from here.
Right here. That has to be a win. Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Pop.
Oh, he saved his
there. Oh, what are you doing, Majicbear? Come on, bro.
I am absolutely amazed. Mist knew that Percy was saving his flip and 100% had that on lock. Still missing by just an inch is Alpine. 5 seconds left. I don't think we've got it. This one's going to hit the floor, but a good showing nonetheless, I think, against Envy.
Yeah. I think being able to take a game, cool, good stuff. Yeah. I like it.
Highlights.
It happened. Unfortunately, not able to take multiple games, but the 2 works out. Sure.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Cool. Thumbs up for them. I'll be honest though, even in the game that we took, Turtle, that was real rough.
Oh yeah.
Envy are just that good of a team, I think. At the end of the day, Alpine's still an up-and-coming squad in the grand scheme of things, and Envy just kind of reminding us where we sit. I'm sorry, that's just the realness, man.
Yeah, well, this is how I view that matchup. Is like Alpine, obviously, as a team who still trying to get a little bit more practice in against the top dogs. You could see we had the fundamentals, some really great plays. I think about the Percy pass from the ceiling that gets dropped down, but then it's the small moments. Like when Mist was alone in the 1v1 as the last man back. If that was an Alpine player, I don't think we would have gotten the save. But Mist, with the experience, the individual skill from him, he was able to read where Percy was going to go with the saved flip and still get the save. Alpine hasn't reached that point yet, but the fact that we've got those fundamentals and we're slowly building on it, I think is a good takeaway. And we're going to go next to the next team. Just go next. That's the theme.
Yeah, exactly. That's
go next, baby.
Yeah, whatever. It happens. We move on. I do this often. I do this often where you play on stream, and like you lose your game terribly and you just go, okay, first game of the night blues, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh well, doesn't count. We've got Kansas City Pioneers and Susquehanna Sonics. Okay.
Very, very solid. This could be probably the best seeding we've gotten so far in the grid, given our bracket. Like I mentioned, I think last week's bracket was the death one that we were in. That was the Knights, Rogue, and SSG, which is crazy. So obviously, I'd rather prefer to be in this one with KCP and the Sonics. So we'll see how we fare against them.
Yeah, I think it's best to just kind of shake this one off. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We have 2 more matches. Susquehanna Sonics and the Knights are looming in the distance. Or excuse me, the Pioneers looming in the distance. Black and gold, it's like similar, right?
I feel you. No, I get it. I get it.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles, love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need love. I need love. I think I need to confess. Saw you in the red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need love. I need love. I didn't know
I don't know why I let you, but you had to light a spark in me. Lost control, falling over, getting pulled in by your gravity. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in color? So far gone, I'm caught up, infatuated by our symmetry. It feels like before now, I was only half of me. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in color?
Hello, welcome back to the grid. Zeph Dot and Turtle. Turtle, you look fantastic. How you doing, man, after that
Hello.
first one?
Dude, I'm feeling good. I actually can't believe how close that MV series was up until the end. I thought we were going to take away a big dub, but I think overall we had a lot of things to work on. A couple of defensive errors. The touches weren't the best, but I'm looking forward to playing a team that's not Team Envy so far.
That's fair. That's that's the doggone truth right there. I think
Yeah.
you really nailed it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've just been out here, enjoying my time. Having a
Yeah.
good day, usually. I mean, anytime we come to the Alpine store, online with merch, on the Twitch stream, we're killing it. All animals accepted here at Alpine. It's just a great experience, and everybody's welcome in this community.
That's what we do, man. We just out here winning games, being
That's
the
right.
good dog, doing it. Game number 1, not exactly super great. We wind up losing out there to Suska. No, we wind up losing there to Team Envy. 3-1. Rough stuff. Honestly, not really not my favorite matchup that we've had the past couple of weeks. But now we go up against the Sonics, who I think are much more in our wheelhouse, so to speak. I think Sonics are a team that, just speaking plainly, I was very blunt about Envy being perhaps a better team than Alpine right now, and I'll do the same here. I think Alpine is perhaps a better team than Susquehanna Sonics.
Absolutely. I think that just goes without saying, really, because the Alpine roster with the way we've been improving, which I say every single week, but it's hard to not talk about the improvement that we just continuously see out of Alpine. With the way we develop plays, the way we transition out, and that's not even any bias coming out, because obviously I love the Alpine boys. I love the Sonic boys as well. T. Carell has been a fantastic addition. They've got Shock back in on the starting roster, which is a deadly man alone because he's a previous MVP. Obviously striking well, almost 80% of the time. J-Rush comes in with some flashy mechanics, but as a team, that's where things get different in terms of skill, and that's why Alpine, to me, have the edge.
I agree with that. I think it's really fun kind of watching T. Carell T. Carell's been really fun for me to watch recently. I think that he's one of these up-and-coming players that probably has like a brighter future than this Sonics roster might offer him at the moment. You know? Okay. Like, we'll see him kind of like learn how to be on this team, and then as things go forward, I think we might see some better things out of T. Carell than what we get a chance to see from him on the Sonics. This is a guy that, like, I don't know, I'm just here for it. I'm here. I like what he's able to bring, so I want to see him kind of continue to push forward.
Yeah, and if you are interested as well, who else we're going to be playing? So we've got the Sonics right now, and then later we're going to be playing against the Kansas City Pioneers. So both matches that we mentioned earlier, I think pretty great, I guess, one-on-ones in terms of, you know, if Alpine is better than X team. And I think that against the Sonics, like you mentioned, T. Carell is a player we have to watch out for, but everybody else, I think we've got it covered. Yeah,
I agree. You know, looking at the rest of the roster, Shock and J-Russ, these guys are strong stuff. You know, Rold is in the coach spot. We like to see that sort of thing. But
didn't he sub in last week as well? Didn't Rold this sub in and like absolutely murder everybody? Hold on, I'm going.
Yeah,
this is important.
Like Rold is the man.
Subbed in for J-Russ, and how did they do against NRG? They beat NRG. Right. They 3-0'd. What do you mean? All right.
They 3-0'd them? Okay,
that's I swept NRG with Rold is getting subbed in. So
I thought they lost in 4. Why am
we're not up against?
What am I thinking of?
I'm not even worried anymore.
That's it.
Not worried. Absolutely not worried.
Yeah. No, if Roldes was playing, I'd be worried.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be worried.
I'd be freaking out if Roldes was playing, because a 3-0 on NRG is not an easy task to accomplish, but they made it look rather easy. But up against Sonics, I'm trying to determine what kind of play style Sonics usually like to play. It's hard. They're all over the place with different things, kind of similar to Alpine. I think Alpine do a good mixture of several different things. You know, we got the pass plays, individual dribbles, and the demos from Majicbear. We don't always connect the pieces at the same time. We kind of give little bursts of individual ones that we like to abuse in a specific series, but it's never the whole thing. And I think Sonics can sometimes fall into that same category.
Yeah, like they've got a good sort of like blueprint, but they're not really able to craft it to the nth degree the way this team has been able to. And if you go back and you turn back the clock and you look at what Alpine was doing, you know, months and months ago at the beginning of 2020, you might see some similar gameplay here, but we've seen just much more time for Alpine to kind of refine and do their thing. And so the Sonics just play a similar version of what Alpine does, just earlier on in the creation process, so to speak.
Somebody said in chat, cool, T. Carell is good. Let's not say his name this series and throw it. That's what happened before with Comp.
Listen,
if you were here last week, I literally can blame FDOT for losing that series against version 1. You were like 80% of the calls for Comp. So whenever anybody said his name, the man would just score. So we have to avoid saying the name T. Carell at all costs. I'm just gonna throw that out there. If we say that name, we are giving bad energy to the other team. That's just facts.
It's sort of like, you don't say Macbeth in a theater.
Correct.
So like as soon as the game starts, like we can say it now. Right?
So we can just say T. Carell, nothing.
Yeah, we can say T. Carell, we can say it all the time.
When we jump into the game.
When we get into the game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when it's a little scary.
Well, make sure that we're watching. Make sure you're watching the Ninja so that you don't accidentally say it late. You got.
No, I was
live, up to date. Okay, and I think we're.
This is the game, right?
Here. So don't say it. Don't say.
No, is this the game or is this the ping test?
This is the game. This is the game. This is no ping test, Mr. F. We are in the real series.
Oh, look at T. Carell right past him.
Stop.
got him.
I told you not to say his name, bro. I told you.
We scored, dude. No.
Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. F-Dot decided to do this to us and inflict some pain upon the Alpine roster. We'll see if, you know, if you sharpened your sword or not. Because I'm not too worried, truthfully.
One never needs to sharpen the sword if you keep the blade as sharp as needed.
What does that even mean?
It's a quote from Samurai Champloo.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know how that, like, you know, it doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. Like, if I'm sharpening a sword, what do you do? Like, as much as a need, I'm so confused.
Like, if your blade...
Dude.
If you stay ready...
Look who assisted him. Look at this. I told you to stop. That was actually an unreal play, though. Oh, my goodness. The T. Corel double tap. Not necessarily double tap, but aerial double tap, rather. Out to J. Rust's backboard read. Okay.
I'll give that to you.
I still blame you, though. That was definitely your fault. You were supposed to stop saying his
Oh,
name,
shock.
not mention him.
But here comes the other guy. And Jordan's here.
Oh, how did Jordan not get that boost? Wait, what? Do you see that?
I thought that was kind of weird, too.
That doesn't make any sense. I could have sworn he drove right
Teammate?
over the double tap.
Oh!
What?
Teammate? Jordan. Boink.
Oh, my.
Ooh, okay.
These saves out of Sonic so far have been unbelievable. I'm a little bit upset, not gonna lie. I'm quite peeved, man. Have you seen that video?
Peeved?
Have you seen that video?
Which one?
That, like, really old YouTube video where he's like, I'm quite peeved.
I have seen that.
Peeved. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, I can't believe it.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Not you. You're not in the video.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, your reenactment was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought
that was a good one.
I thought it deserved some kind of credit.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Things not looking too hot as of late. We started off with a really good.
We literally scored
goal.
first.
Yeah, right away. But you had to speak the man's name and allow him to pop off. Now with more passes, but it's saved. Lots of close goal line saves this game.
Look at this. Over one. No, trapped. Oh,
fun. Majicbear there, the pass.
Teammate.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Look
Just give him the assist. Dude, look at this pass, though. You already know Majicbear 100% had this in his brain like 30 seconds before he hit that pass. He was ready, prepared, sharpening his sword, as I have said before.
You need not sharpen a blade that stays sheathed when in the eyes of the enemy.
Yes, I would have to.
That's a quote from Neon Evangelicist.
Are you gonna make me look up sword quotes right now? Sword. You know that's weird. You know what word I hate?
Sword?
Saying? No.
What?
Sword and mask. Mask. Like the K, like
mask.
You know what I'm saying?
Mask.
Mask.
Okay, I'm here with.
No.
Sword.
Oh, sorry. No. Plural masks. Masks. See what I'm saying?
Masks.
Masks.
You don't like saying.
Well, it's like it's so masks. It's just weird to me. It just weirds me out. Yeah, I think that's my least favorite thing so far from like.
It kind of sounds like you're talking to a snake.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like you're like, yo, what's up, bro? And he's like,
yeah.
Because he's a snake.
Exactly.
Oh,
okay.
Check this
Demo?
Check this out. Okay. Nah, I thought we were gonna be able to carry down.
I was feeling good for a second. That was a really good clear attempt, but the defense from Sonics, you gotta hand it to them. They have been predicting our.
You do not have to hand it to them.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. The goal line.
I don't think you have to.
I mean, it's respectable to do that. As
we're literally we are literally beating them.
I know. I'm saying, but regardless of their defense, though, we still managed to break through, which I think is a good sign. If you had let me finish my point.
But why do we have to give it to them if they are? You got to give it to the defense as they are not doing their job and letting ball after ball go in the net.
Well, the question is like, why do we say you got to hand it to them? Like, what am I handing to them? Like a compliment?
You're giving them credit. You're like, you got to hand it to them. Even though things aren't great, they're doing one thing right. But that's the thing.
You act like it's
literally
18-1. Are you kidding me, bro? They've gotten some incredible saves. So have we.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
Okay,
That's the famous philosopher Vin Diesel.
Right. You're right. Sorry. Famous philosopher Vin. Oh, man. I love you, man. Majicbear. The air dribble. Maybe getting a flip reset there. And Percy. I'm a little bit scared. That was a very slower rotation, but still fine. Still fine.
We're chilling.
We're winning the midfield challenges at this point. That's all that matters, especially with stalling
We're
time.
winning the game, dog.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a great point. Oh,
Check this out.
Look at what you do! Look at what you do! Oh my, dude. I told you at the beginning of this game not to say his name, and this is why. Oh my god, dude. I seriously despise you and everything you choose to do.
No. We just playing, dude. We just playing, dog. We're just playing. See, look, we're gonna win in overtime.
Imagine T-Carell scored the buzzer beater. That's something that would happen with that previously. Okay, nice 50.
No, we're gonna
really
score in overtime.
Shock, please don't do this to us. We have a family.
Nah, dude, come on now.
Fine. Okay, Jordan backing off, smart play, but still giving up way too much space. J. Russ is gonna sink it as well.
I was holding my breath the entire time, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I like Jordan pulling off on that flip, but then he couldn't recover in time. I don't think who was next in line. I think it was Percy. Wasn't ready for Jordan to not get a touch, and J. Russ just split our defense in half. It is F-Dot's fault, dude. That's what I was trying to say at the beginning of this series, that you don't say his name. And what do you do, F-Dot, 10 seconds
Say my name, no one is around you.
Okay, next three, don't, just stay away from that name. I'm serious, F-Dot. I will actually get upset with you if you say it.
It's not my fault.
I will legitimately get upset with you. This is a game.
It's not my fault.
That Alpine should win historically. Sonics have been on fire with that NRG win, but again, it was with Roldis. Nobody knows how that happened. We're just going to ignore it as something that didn't even exist. Truthfully, I think we should just forget about that.
Just forget
Mute F-Dot.
It never happened.
I will drop a hashtag mute F-Dot just whenever you're about to say T-Craw. I'm pretty sure we can figure out when you're starting that name. Okay, you're fine. You're right.
I think we're getting into the next game though. Can you tell me all 6 players on the field?
J. Russ, Shock, T, Percy, Majicbear, and Jordan. Dude, you actually almost got me for a second. Why did I almost fall for that though? That's what I don't understand. Like, in my brain, I thought you were actually asking for the names on the field as if you can't just look yourself. Channel points to mute F-Dot for 5 seconds. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Look at this. He's going to be stopped. Good defense from Alpine.
Yeah, yes. Early challenges, that's what we need. That was what we were struggling with in the first game, was those corner reads. You could see even with Jordan. Like I said, I like when he pulled back, but wasn't ready to get the quick follow-up. If our defense speeds up rotations just a little bit, I think we'll be set against the Shock Sonics team. I don't know why I was going to say the Shock team.
The Shock team?
The Shock team. Team Shock. That's not bad. Okay, it's not bad.
That'd be cool. I mean, there's literally, what is it, San Francisco Shock and what is that, Lacrosse?
I don't know. It sounds like an Overwatch team, to be honest.
Oh, right, it's Overwatch, yeah. But who watches Overwatch?
Not me.
Jordan Bailey getting out of there, man.
Nice little demo as well. Percy slowing it down. Okay, going for a more dribble approach.
Jordan's good on this.
Maybe I actually like that. I think that could be something that could split it in half.
This is good.
What? Hold on a second. Where did Majicbear come from? Did he get bumped? Look at Majicbear. Look at him. He's flying in here. He got bumped and what? And used his flip. Bro. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what Doomsee does with that. I'm so excited. That was unreal. F-Dot. Majicbear used his flip after getting bumped to get the pass off.
Yeah.
I want you to stand up right now.
Ow, I hurt my finger. I stood up though.
Okay, good. Now give Majicbear some hype.
Let's go, Majicbear!
All right, great work.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Ow, I really hurt my finger, dude.
Chalk off the ceiling. Nice pass. J-Rose off the post. Not even close. Absolutely
bro,
not even close.
concerned.
Get it out of here.
Zero concern.
Not even
My
close,
level of
boys.
concern is a 0.
That's what I'm talking about. Post is the best defender so far on the Alpine defense, without a doubt.
Like, oh, I see.
I would like to see a player come in with the name Crossbar.
Yeah.
So we could
What if it was like
crossbar off the
X-bar?
Crossbar.
What if it was like X-bar?
X-bar. No, I don't like it as much. Sounds like a bad protein bar.
It does actually. But I mean, it would be X-bar, but he wants you to say crossbar.
Yeah. Well, yo, the demo from the man who shall not be named
Okay.
into the back of the net. Bro, I still blame you. This is what happens.
I didn't even say.
I know at the beginning of the series you had said his name, and it's still kind of affecting us, like a ripple
No,
effect.
it's not a serious thing. It's a game by game thing.
Okay, it's a game by. You're right. I agree.
Duh.
It's fine. We'll come back. Something that has been working for Alpine has been the dribbles from the defensive side. That's what I've noticed. They've been dropping it down a bit more. Like right here, Percy's trying to go for it, but Shock kind of starting to realize it. Bit more aware of when Alpine wants to slow it down. Percy, nice little touch.
Well, I like this
better.
though.
I wish we took this approach against Envy. I think this is what we needed, more dribbles, but you know,
Oh,
we'll move on.
okay.
We'll regain. Ooh. I'm not gonna say
Can we get there in time? We can get
baby.
there in time. Percy, always on time. You know what they call him, Turtle?
Punk Stilius, baby. Gotta drop it in. Gotta drop it in every single cast. That was a difficult angle too. He had to wrap around the right side, coming from the left. That was pretty crazy. Pretty great.
He's always on time, man. You like that?
It is true though. As a third man and as an aggressor, when Percy's all the way back, he's gonna make a solid dunk, solid play, set up his teammates. And when he's the last back, he comes in for the cleanup, baby.
He's always just like, you know?
Yes. Yeah. No. I 100% agree. Majicbear now off the backboard. I thought that was gonna lead to something. You saw the connection for Percy rotating to the backboard. Could have been
Nice
something
stop,
special.
though. That was a nice stop, though. That was the beginning of a good.
Oh, Jordan.
Turn. No, one more. Who's there? Oh, Percy got there.
Hey, no, there's still a chance.
I mean, oh.
So, F-Dot, have you noticed that Alpine have improved with that shot game plan?
Yeah, now that's you said Alpine improved and then they get scored on. That's yours.
Okay, no,
That's your fault.
That's not
That's
my
your
fault.
fault.
That was a
That's
tough
your fault.
50 from Percy. I think Jordan expected
No.
something completely different out of Percy. Okay, it's not my fault. That was a little tough from Jordan. Credit to him for believing in Percy, having an optimistic approach on that, thinking Percy was going to win the 50, but didn't work out.
Percy.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Look at that angle here. Percy just
Dude.
okay, it's Majicbear taking it behind the other guy, right?
I think
The other
he
guy.
needs to blow- yeah. He needs to blow up his tires after that. You see how hard he hit that ball with the front side? That is insane.
Insane, man. Really insane.
1 if turtle, 2 if turtle. I didn't create this.
Yeah,
I didn't
Turtle's
do
fault.
anything.
Turtle's fault.
Majicbear is just different. Exactly.
No, no. That wasn't you. They weren't crediting you for the goal. They were crediting you for the other team's goal. Oh no, that was a good
He's built
shot.
different. He's built different, boys.
Majicbear actually gets that save, that was a really good shot for no jokes, but T. Curl actually really beautiful shot on goal, and Majicbear shows up, zooming out of the corner.
Why did you have to do this? You can't say no jokes and expect something not to happen.
No, we're good, dude.
We'll see what happens. You said his name. That's fine.
Don't be silly. Right? Oh no. Oh no. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. No,
That's
please
fine.
don't do
No,
this. Thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't concerned.
I'm not worried at all. I wasn't freaking out. Alpine looking much better. Still a bit of some awkward defensive plays. Like it's like when we see any team, similar to Sonics or even I'm thinking last week to the Pittsburgh Knights series, there was just a lot of goals that, you're thinking, okay, this is something easily cleaned up by Alpine, where somebody's last back doesn't make the right call and they're boldly out of position. That's really what it comes down to. Like that Jordan play, he just read the situation a little bit wrong, wasn't able to get a touch, and that's what resulted in a goal. It's nothing crazy out of Sonics that we're forcing them to go for on offense.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like kind of unconcerned about what happened earlier, like with the loss. It's 1-1. I think it's very realistically a 4-game series. Yeah. Sonics, they come out and they play well, but just what we've seen, the angles that we've seen out of the guys on Alpine by itself kind of proved to me that, this is a team that I think that Alpine has
definitely
the upper hand against.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that as well. But credit to the Sonics still for some better defense, not than Alpine's, but I think I've been impressed with the saves that they're able to come out with. Huge win though for Alpine. That way we prevent the reverse sweep from even being an issue, and Alpine can hopefully start out strong the same way they did in game 1.
I agree. I'm expecting a lot of the same here. If I'm okay. I didn't see this develop. What happened here?
See, it was my fault because I said hopefully Alpine start out strong like they did in game 1. Like, am I not allowed to compliment? Is this just like a thing? Like I can't compliment them at all?
No, you totally can. And besides, I think this one, that one was just an okie doke. That's what I call like an okie doke goal. Like, okay, you didn't really do anything to earn it. It just kind of trickled, and like if you didn't score it, you'd be even stupider than the ones that let you score it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, dude, open net, ball gets away. No matter. We just keep on keeping on.
Oh, J. Russ? Okay. He has been very frustrating, J. Russ, mostly hitting us with the mechanics. I think Shock and T-Crow have been more about the fundamentals. But look at J. Russ, off the backboard, double tap with the flip. This is why he is so good on the Sonics and why they decided to pick him up. It's the mechanics, that element that he brings. Saving his flip off the ceiling, gets a double tap, and continues to go through with that pass.
Now that's something that scares me a little bit. As much as the first goal, I was very unconcerned, like, okay, whatever. That second goal is a little bit more indicative of being a good team. Like, that's, the team can come out and play. So if we're across the way, 2 goals in under a minute, now you got to start paying attention. You got to be like, okay, this is what's happening here. You got to watch out for what these teams are looking for. You got to start filling these passing lanes, because that's what made Alpine look good in game number 1 was the fact that they weren't overly concerned with playing defense, and so they got to spread out on but like this is the other side of it. Y'all spread out for offense, and everybody just walking it home.
I'm getting a little reminiscent of game 3, I believe it was, versus Envy, where Envy came out with the first 2 goals and then just started obliterating Alpine's defense after that. So we'll see if we can keep our mentality strong, not get too tilted about the fact that, we dropped some I'd say the first one was just an unfortunate one and something that you can't get too upset about, but that's that one, like you said, that they earned it.
One more time. Orange coming towards our side, but here we go. Percy going to line it up for a bank off the right side, but nobody was in that lane.
That was a close one. I think he might have.
This is going to be close. This is going to be close.
Well, okay.
I wasn't concerned. I sounded concerned, but I wasn't.
I thought. Yeah. I know you're watching the stream. I know you are. Bro.
No, I'm watching the Ninja this time.
What?
Got me. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, homie.
Why did it sound like you were... Okay, never mind. I take it back. Apologies. Percy, this is what worked so well previously, the dribbles out of defense. I like it, and it creates a lot more opportunities, like Majicbear there, getting a shot on net from that dribble out of Percy. I'd say continue with that strategy. Genuinely, I think it's those dribbles. Instead of just giving away possession, Percy right there banged it to the other side, but it goes nowhere. Instead, bring it down, because you're letting the other team open up some passing.
What is happening?
Oh, man. That was nice.
That
was nice. But that's what I'm saying, Ethan. All that started with the first clear from Percy. He hit it to the other side, tried to go for a power clear, but it went right to the opposition. We need to stall him.
Well, that's the game
we don't play boomer ball that well.
We're bad at boomer ball, straight up.
But we could be so good with the mechanics. That's what we got to do.
So then keep dribbling it downfield. Like, stop with the boomer ball. You know what it is? I guess it's the pressure from the Sonics this game has been so overwhelming that I guess it's just like, please get out of here. Yeah. Please just clear. And then it clears, you wind up setting them up, and then they get there before you're back on D, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I get that. You know, I understand at least where they're coming from. And I think that's better than watching a team just fail and you're like, I don't know what they're doing wrong here, Turtle.
Yeah.
Like, all right, guys, you guys are frustrated
well,
because you guys are under the thumb the whole time.
And Boomer Ball is a tactic for teams that work really well, but only if they have a dedicated player on the other side constantly trying to receive that ball and, you know, disrupt them. I think Alpine goes for a more balanced play style where everybody is kind of swapping roles a little bit. You know, some people, like some days we'll see Jordan be a little bit more aggressive, some days it's Percy, some days it's Majicbear. While that's great, it also means when we go for Boomer Ball tactics, we don't have a constant player on the other side. That's why I'm sort of a fan of like player roles. Like I think it's important to have like a general aggressor, like somebody similar to Virtuoso I'm thinking about on endpoint. Things like that, I think benefit its team.
So I am also in that camp. I think that the idea that there should be like hard positions almost is the wrong mentality, but I think people go to the other side too far. Hold up real quick. This is the first time Alpine has had control in like the whole game.
Right. Oh, and the Boomer Ball, but there's somebody to receive it, and Majicbear doesn't get the touch. Kind of faked out the defense a bit, but still, that could have been a great play.
Okay. Well, you know, 30 seconds, 3 goals. This one's 2-1 in the Sonic's favor, but really what I was saying was I think that a lot of players out here, I think everybody knows that clinging to traditional clinging to like positions is the wrong mentality. You don't want this player goalie, this player defense, this player offense. And I think people have gone like too far. People go too far the other way. Like nobody should have a role. Like having loose definitions of what you're supposed to do. And then, you know, if you got to change on the fly, go ahead. Nobody's saying like, you know, the setup guy isn't allowed to score. But yeah, you got to have an understanding.
You shouldn't have roles where you got a Gibbs on your team sitting in net, but I don't think prioritizing everybody, you know, just to be like the same exact player is a good thing at all. And for Alpine, maybe we send, you know, Percy forward a little bit more. Majicbear, I would like him as that third man because Majicbear, for the most part, dribbles a lot out of the corners, and he does a really dang good job whenever he does dribble out of the corners. That could set up a lot of good plays. Jordan, I like the mix for him being the midfielder. That for me could be something special.
I feel that. I think that works out, and I think that, you know, I think your level of.
And I'm no coach. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm just saying, you know, it's an idea. I'm giving you an idea here, F. Okay.
I was literally going to give you credit and say you're the one with the professional experience. Maybe you could be a coach, but I mean, I guess not. He's no coach.
But I'm an idiot. Okay, that's what people often forget.
He said it.
Is there is a negative IQ within this brain.
I don't think it's negative. Did you know like steamed broccoli has an IQ of 25?
What?
Yeah.
That is a cap and a half. What are you talking about?
No, like steamed broccoli has like an IQ of like 25.
How do plants have IQs? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
That is literally impossible. That is not true.
No, it totally is. Steamed broccoli recipes. That's not at all what I'm looking for. But no, I heard that steamed broccoli. Okay, maybe I'm incorrect.
This man, who is this?
I'm willing to be told I'm incorrect.
Why would you give broccoli and how is that possible? They don't even have a brain to possess an IQ. Is that do you need a brain to possess an IQ? I don't even know. I would assume so. You need consciousness. What is an IQ? What is life? I'm not sure. Alpine is life. Let's move forward.
I'm here for that. Oh, so we've seen a lot of almosts. What does that mean? Does that mean anything?
That means if we stay on this path and continue with what we're doing, we will eventually start to put some shots in. I think it's a matter of getting warmed up with the striking ability and just finding that groove. However, it's much easier.
Halfway done with the day. We need to be warmed up already.
I know, but I'm just saying that's just the facts. You asked me what does that mean when you're almost with those shots.
That's fair.
And
that's fair.
On the flip side, if you're getting super close, you're hitting crossbar. It's that much easier though to fall into the tilt category and just get frustrated, become too desperate for goals, and you start overextending. That is what I don't want to see out of Alpine, because we like you said, inches away from putting these in.
The problem is that we're inches away from putting these ones in, and they're not going in And so we wound up with 0 goals against 3. We got Brazil, you know, I mean, like, it's... Yeah. This is not a...
It's a rough week so far.
It is, man. Woof.
Better start, though, than the previous game, that's for sure.
Fair.
Sonics had taken the lead, like, I think within the first minute by 2 goals. Now they're going to take the lead by 1 with bumps and physical plays from, jokes aside, T-Kuro. Wow, what a play, though. I still blame you, dude. You said
okay. No. That was fire. He gets the demo and then bumps away from his own shot.
Bro, that is... Oh, my goodness. I feel for all the boys on Alpine after that play.
Yeah.
Because there's not much you can do about it. The first demo was, like, just out of nowhere. And then the follow-up, too. What do you do if you're the goalkeeper? You have to try to jump and get that save. Or have it pre-jumped already. But nobody's going to assume T-Corral's going for the demo. What a play.
Okay. Some more push from us this time around.
Yeah, but it's more predictable, though. I feel like Sonics are able to get into our lanes and with more demos.
Come on, man!
F-Dot, get out your frustration right now. I want to hear it.
I mean, I just did.
That's all the frustration you had?
I might be able to have a little bit more.
Okay. Just save it. We're going to need it for later.
I'll save
because there's half the game. Alpine down by 2 goals yet again. This is a very frustrating series. I'm honestly getting a bit tilted for the boys alone. The demos, Sonics go for a challenge and continuously bump us after. What is this? This is next level physical play.
It's just the way the game is played, man. Like, they just know what they're doing. It's unfortunate, but they just know what they're doing. We got to find a way to, I mean, usually... I'm better at figuring out what to do when we're getting like styled on with fancy. Okay,
dude. And is this another bump? Don't tell me it's another bump. Please don't show me a bump. Don't do it, T-Kuro. Please don't. Did he do it? He did it. He did it. Why? Why do you have to do us like that? That is so frustrating, but great work.
I mean, this is the question that I just asked you. Like I can figure out what to do with like oppressive offenses and blah blah blah. This physical play, like it's tough. I don't know how to. Okay, you just outscore them like that. You just avoid them, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a level of mechanics that you can use to your advantage if you got Majicbear on your team. What a follow-up! And using the flip to get multiple touches. That's how we get back in the game, baby.
2 minutes, 2 goals, easy.
To answer your question, though, personally, I like fighting fire with fire. So if a team is just destroying us on demos, I'm gonna get aggressive myself. I'm not the type of player, or was never, to just like sit there and just be like, all right, we gotta dodge the demos. I think the best way to fight that physical gameplay is with some revenge.
Word.
And then it kind of like balances out. Cause then you start getting a couple demos and they get scared and they start backing off a bit. Usually that's how it goes.
I feel like that wouldn't work against the Sonics. I feel like they would be like, the only way we have scored has been through demos, and so that's what we would look for over and over.
Yeah, just keep doing it. But okay, Percy though, the demo on shock. Just wait. We'll see what. Okay, no, it's fine. I was wrong, and don't.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
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 Minute and 20 seconds, man. Oh, it's painful. Pain.
Spain without the S.
Bro, I'm taking a trip to Spain without the S. Is that what you just said?
That's exactly what I just said, actually.
Excellent work.
I guess that's why they call it window paint.
I am going to sing some T-Pain songs about T.
Like what?
Like, buy you a scar. And Majicbear. Yo, the dribbles and the...
Yo, the pass work was actually really clean.
Gosh, and that angle, too.
Majicbear has done this twice. Both of these goals came the same way, where Majicbear tries to like pass it off and does it, and it fails, but he still is able to convert. His stick-to-itiveness is really impressive.
Well, and he knows where Percy's trying to go with the ball as well, knowing that Percy's going to at least get one hit forward. And that angle from Majicbear on the shot was difficult. I think we have to mention the fact that he was able to wrap around the ball enough to still find a shot. 46 seconds left. Plenty of time. Really not plenty of time, but we'll see how we move forward. You know, one drive, that's more than 20 seconds, you know, so
Yeah.
there's that. Simple math can bring you to this point, F-Dot.
Simple math.
I told you plenty of time. I told you. If you get the goal on the first drive, 27 seconds, now we can say plenty of time to find something.
There's plenty of time.
See, and that's because I could see the future as an Alpine caster. The connection has been built.
Can you actually see the future?
Yes, I can. And we are going to get a goal at 13 seconds left off of a Percy demo.
Okay, well, J. Russ has it, and Jordan gave it to him.
All right.
Okay, this looks good.
I was a little bit off. It's fine.
No,
Majicbear.
we're fine.
Oh, this is
Majicbear. Oh, wait.
Keep this ball up, boys. Keep this ball up. Majicbear. Scoops under it. I'm ready.
Nice,
I'm ready.
nice. Okay, we're staying with it. Majicbear.
Oh! Majicbear trying to go for the shot from the wall. It was a good look, but you obviously would prefer something that's just banged off the backboard. I think there could have been a chance at a buzzer beater. GG's dropped in the chat. A close-ish series. You know, I still am a little bit disappointed. I think the performance was a bit lacking. But moving forward, we've got KCP ahead of us. How do you think we're going to fare against them, F-Dot?
I mean, coming into this one, I really thought Susquehanna Sonics were going to be the easiest team. KCP was going to be our second easiest, and then Envy was going to be pretty tough.
I agree with that.
Seeing that, I'm like straight up, guys. Listen, you know, we have a lot of fun on the broadcast, and you know, obviously this is the home of the Alpine guys, but this has been not great.
This has been tough. This has been a tough day. I don't know what that Alpine or that Envy series did to us, but it got us a little bit low. We've hit a low.
Do you
point.
think it was the Envy series that got in our head? You think that's it?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. You lose to Envy, it's kind of just you can shrug that one off. That one off really easily. But this Sonics one could definitely bleed into the next matchup against KCP.
That's how I feel as well. You know, the Envy series, like. Almost wish we played them at the bottom of the day, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That could have been more beneficial for us. And still, Sonics looking strong with the sub in last week. I'm going to mention it again. They 3-0'd NRG. Nobody knows how. Lost in Game 5 to Rogue.
Rogue is goated.
Well, we ended up beating Rogue. It's so all over the place. Sonics 3-0.
You ever watch Rogue play in the field?
I do not. Is he popping off or what?
Yeah, he plays with I don't know if you've ever heard of a bubble player called Dazarin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they win.
Mm-hmm. Dazarin is kind of a disgrace. Not going to lie. He's just too good. He makes me feel a bit insecure with my own performance. But taking a look at the grand scheme of things.
I'm glad about that, actually.
Thank you. Started out with a rough series against Envy, F-Dot, which, you know, I actually thought I thought there were good positives from that series. The defense is what was lacking. We come out against the Sonics. I thought it would be easier to handle them. But truthfully, the Sonics offense, the mechanics they were showing specifically from J-Russ, it was nutty. We had the T Corral bumps to fight against. And at the end of the day, it was just too much. We'll see what KCP have to offer.
I think that was an interesting thing here from Sonics as well, where we expected more out of T. Corral. Like, we're making all the jokes about him, but it was really J-Russ that was hard carrying there. T. Corral was able to kind of like affect the game, a lot of physical play, the demos, etc. But it was J-Russ that beat us. I think J-Russ absolutely beat us.
It was at key times though for T. Corral.
Very true.
Off. It was at moments where Alpine looked like they were coming to grips with a couple of things. I believe that that bump, or excuse me, the demo dribble to the bump on the goal line play was
insane.
Yeah, that was something that we have to give credit to for T. Corral to have that awareness. So that happens on the field. Are you getting tilted, F-Dot? Yes or no?
Off that play? Honestly, no.
Okay.
So, like, I'm the type of player, like, off that play, I'm tipping my cap. I'm like, all right, bro, like, do that, man. Like,
you killed us.
Yeah, like that's, you know, when you're playing competitive stuff, you're a competitor. When you're playing like hardcore, there's a desire to win, but a respect for the game as well. And off that play, I'm not mad. I'm just like, wow, bro, that was actually wild. Good points for you. It's the other stuff. It's my own mistakes that tilt me a little bit more. Some of the like hesitations that lead to it. I think there were a lot of like, see, if I'm Alpine, what has tilted me the most is lack of follow up on my own side.
Okay.
Like we keep seeing these like 2-man plays, and it's just like, where's the third person? Oh no. And we fail that as a team. That's going to hurt me a lot more than the other team Harlem Globetrottering around me. That I'm going to be like, all right, bro, like what do I say to that? When you look so good that I want to do it, how am I going to be mad? I just go, word, cheers, A+. And then I get mad when I beat myself. So, which happened both this series and the Envy series.
Yeah. I agree 100%. I think you nailed it right on the, what is it? Nailed it on the head. I believe that's the phrase I always get wrong. Is that it?
The nail, the head, the nail.
Nailed
like
you hit the nail on the head.
Yes.
With the hammer.
Have you ever once used a tool?
Yes, I have. I have hung posters in my room like an edgy teenager, and that is the hammer. So there we go. And also, I've thought, listen, hear me out. I think the glasses are the good luck. Okay, we put the glasses back on. We're gonna come out versus KCP looking like a different team. I've got hope after this break. What about you?
I agree. You know, you look handsome with the glasses on. I'm glad you made this change. I hope Alpine can make some changes. You guys, if you have no snacks, make a change and get some snacks.
Get the mashed potatoes.
Yes. Bring out the mashed potatoes. We'll be right back with some gravy. Match 3 on the way.
Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.
Somebody, how long he will be on my mind. He will be on my mind.
Welcome back to the grid here, part 3 of 3. It's F-Dot, it's Turtle. He's over there, I'm over here. There's a dog somewhere behind him. And Alpine is here as well. They have unfortunately not been looking good this afternoon. 2 losses so far. See if we can turn things around against Kansas City Pioneers. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I like that we had the break. It's probably a benefit for the boys as well. Just kind of reset, get readjusted, I would say, especially with this matchup against KCP. Me and you talked about it briefly before we went to the break that we actually assumed the Sonics matchup was going to be the easiest one out of the 2 between them and KCP. Unfortunately, we could not take the win, but that doesn't mean the matchup against KCP is out of reach by any means.
Absolutely fair. You know, Alpine and Kansas City Pioneers have to go head to head here. I think that even though we had, like you said, but I'm just going to repeat what you said. And so looking at Pioneers, I think now we got to kind of shift gears over here and see where Kansas City, you know, what are we thinking with respect to these guys? What is it? Rapid Beast Mode and Memory?
Rapid Beast Mode and Memory, correct. That is, in fact, the starting roster. And don't forget about the sub Dapper, okay? You know about Dapper? You know about Dapper, F-Dot?
I know a little bit about Dapper.
A little bit, okay. Just had to throw that in there. I love Dapper. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I just had to show some love for my man, okay?
Love it.
Kind of like what you and Roll did. All right, you had to flex on me with your little field comment, all right? Making me feel like I'm uninvolved and I have no friends. But even with the comparison, man, I want to see Majicbear. I always give this guy the spotlight because as I've continued to grow and watch with Alpine, I really think a lot of our success isn't necessarily the carry of him, but he is the staple, truly, I think, for a better performance out of Alpine.
Interesting, because I look at Jordan sort of like Percy and Majicbear are the 2 guys that are going to come out and like try and, I don't want to say like try and start on you, but they're just going to look good. They're going to look impressive, blah, 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 blah. Jordan is kind of like that backbone, that like rudder that like, all right, you guys doing your thing. Okay, we need a goal here. Bang. The equalizer is kind of how I think of him. And like, I don't know. We haven't seen that today. And I think that's one of the issues.
I'm actually curious. You know, I want to ask the chat real quick. You know, who do you guys think out of Alpine should step up and be that pillar? Who, if there's one player, you got to force yourself down out of all 3 of these mechanical gurus, as I call them a lot. Which one would you pick?
Percy.
A lot of times I'm picking Majicbear. I'm picking Majicbear. Okay.
I want to see Percy come out and be the guy.
Wait, okay. Percy usually is the guy who has the most goal participation. Even in the previous week, he had 68% goal participation compared to, I believe, Jordan's was down at 42% and Majicbear kind of in between with the 62. Stats don't tell, obviously, the whole story. There's demo things that can get involved. But I think as a general rule of thumb, the goal participation is something I like to look at the most with any team. So that can definitely stand for something here, F-Dot.
Yeah, no, when you talk about goal participation, that's always an impressive stat because it talks about how much the team wants to share the ball, how much they're like able to make use of that sort of thing. And looking at what we see here, I think that's absolutely a real thing. I think that's absolutely, you know, what we want to see out of our players. We just need to see more of the conversion. Like that's the thing that I've really said the most here today is that Alpine haven't looked good, but a lot of what they've been doing have been like they're playing strong Rocket League. They're just not converting. They're not putting the ball in the goal, and that obviously has bigger implications. Like what that leaves us more questions than answers, and that's the problem.
I think the goals that we get, you know, for me, it's like a constant battle in Rocket League. This is a very interesting subject because I've even noticed myself, you know, when I'm casting games, sometimes I'll flip and flop between a lot of these different mentalities. So like, for one instance, I will say that I really think, you know, it's all about the quality of your shots versus the quantity. And then on the other side of things, you can always argue the fact that you want to put on as much pressure as possible, just keep banging shots towards the backboard. Eventually something will fall. And recently I've really been feeling like it's the quantity that Alpine needs. You know, we get some really good looking goals. Don't get me wrong. We get some fantastic looking goals, like where Percy, was on the ceiling. I keep thinking about that play today. That was the highlight one. He passes it down. It's a drop down pass. Fantastic work. But we don't see too much else out of Alpine. I think we're trying to make these shots look so clean. look very calculated when in actuality we just need to try to force our opponent with crazy shots. That's what Vitality do really well, is they have Alpha and K-Dop hammering the net with several shots, and then they constantly get Fairy Peak to come back and clean things up. Maybe we could get something like that going with Jordan in the backfield or Majicbear with Percy at the top.
I agree. Some sounds starting up. We might be going into a game more in our ping test here pretty soon. But yeah, I think that's the big deal. Is that so? My take on that, do we want quality or quantity? Depends on who's on the other side of the field. What does the defense look like? I think most Rocket League teams need to be able to play both sides. They need to be able to have well-crafted passes, and they need to play that popcorn offense that we were talking about weeks ago. And most of the defenses that Alpine come up against, I think that rapid-fire popcorn offense makes the most sense. KCP, that's a team that I think we might be better off with the strong carries and the individual play. However, when we go up against the space stations and the envies, etc., what winds up winning the game? We wind up seeing absurd amounts of shots taken from the guys, and that converts into like a smaller percentage, of course, but like it actually gets the goals going. So yeah, I think it's completely contextual on who's across the way.
See, now the interesting thing is, well, I don't think you're wrong. For me, like something in my brain kind of ticks to the point where it's like, okay, if we're going up against, sorry to hit my mic, but if we're going up against like an Envy or something, or like an NRG, I'm looking at some quality striking, because these are teams that won't get broken down a lot by just tons of shots getting hammered at the back.
That's fair.
They can handle the pressure. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you're wrong. This is why
I think I am wrong,
because there's so many different ways you can. No, absolutely not. Your take is completely valid.
Well, here's the deal, and I think even lumping those top tier teams in one spot is probably incorrect, because we beat Space Station off of mainly that like rapid fire offense. But if we go back and I watch the tape, I bet the ones that fall are strong pass plays in and of themselves. So it might have seemed like it was a lot of quantity, but it was like, because those are the teams that have the better defenses, right?
Maybe we need the quantity to get the quality. It has been blown. Our minds have ascended to a different level. Okay, we need the popcorn offense.
Ascended. Like I was here, and now I'm here.
I feel like you've thrown off the balance a little bit, though. I thought with like your messy hair. Like I'm supposed to come in here as the guy with horrible hair that just I need a comb.
I actually always like your hair. Always looks anime.
Okay, but I'm not trying to be edgy though. I'm just ugly. All right, I thought you're supposed to come here and be the fancy boy with beautiful looking hair, beautiful skin, face, glasses, everything about you, man. And you're throwing it off, dude.
I'm not. I think I look beautiful.
Now, I'm not saying you don't look beautiful.
I think I look beautiful.
Okay, you're right. You do.
You think this is for you?
Right. No, I'm sorry.
Typical man.
I apologize. Thank you.
Typical man. None of this is for you. I do this for myself.
Okay. You're right.
And I look good, baby.
You do. F dot. I appreciate you. You'd look even better with an Alpine hat on, or possibly the sweatshirt that is behind me that I would be wearing if it wasn't 800 degrees in my room.
There it is. We're going to jump into game number 1, Kansas City.
Yes,
Kansas City Pioneers came in here and they said, good luck. And I just want to say, I wish you none of the same.
Oh, shots fired, baby. That's the kind of hostility we want to see from our casters. Absolute roast. I don't think wishing bad luck upon the enemy is bad. Would you consider that unethical? Like, why do people are like, good luck whenever you're going up against somebody else? Like, why would you, why?
I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, I'm not even saying, bad luck. I just don't want to give you any good luck because I want to win.
So if you go for the, hey, I hope you don't do well, then that's toxic. But if you just don't say anything, then, you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, I would go so far, make no bones about it, Mr. Skellington.
Right.
I absolutely will say, I hope you play poorly because I want to play well.
Oh, those are some.
Look at that
strong offense coming out from KCP. We're fine. We survive and we fight
stuff
through
on
it.
our side.
I'm a little bit scared. Not really. I take it back. I'm not.
Look at
Percy.
Oh,
You got demo. You got demo.
No, it don't matter.
But the pinch
Okay,
out.
close one.
Oh my goodness, I love that idea from Majicbear. He knew Jordan was at the far side, and those pinches, when you go for a pinch off the backboard of your enemy, you know, it's not going to work out unless your teammate is on the other side in that corner directly across, because it's almost impossible to react to that pinch across. Oh no, Percy. Oh no, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. It has been a rough day after that. We've been seeing this a lot. A couple of mechanical issues. I mean, granted, this is a tough save, but I think Percy's definitely skilled enough to hit that shot, or at least that clear 9 times out of 10.
Oh, the clear. Okay, because I was going to say Percy was. Yeah. That was. Our team was off getting boots or something. Just wasn't there. But Majicbear starts off hot with a kill onto Rapid. A demo.
Oh man, and starting off with the first goal has not been our strong suit these past few games.
No.
You know, we've definitely kind of buried ourselves in a hole, it seems like, in the first few minutes that we're constantly trying to climb out of and dig ourselves out of. And that's tough. That is draining on your mentality. When you can't start games out in Rocket League, you know, from the top, you're already in a negative mentality. So having to get out of that almost every single game these past few series, it's certainly draining for the boys.
I feel that. I don't think Alpine is a team that absolutely needs to get the first goal in order to win. And there are some teams that are like that. Not even bad teams. Like, and that's fine. I think that's a play style thing. But that's not who Alpine is. They have one kind of from behind. I don't always write them off after. But it is a harder task than not.
Right. Honestly. I mean, sometimes I wish I could hear what Miztik is saying. Oh, the demo play is going to work. This is what the Sonics did against us so frequently. KCP might have taken note of that in beast mode. You see him hunting for the guy on the backboard. Percy, another clear miss. And Memory's there to clean up.
So last time I asked you, how do you deal with the demos? And you were like, just fight fire with fire. So do we just go for demos of our own? Is that what is supposed to happen here? Because we've just been beaten by 2 different teams now.
Well, it's so difficult. Personally, that's like my only thing that can counter the demos, or you are just way more aware of it. A lot of NRG is really good at doing that. You know, sometimes NRG won't fight fire with fire that I mentioned before. They'll just be aware. And sometimes, you know, if you dodge a demo, then you're put in a much better position because that person overextended. It was not worthwhile, and they ended up being out of position because of it. So maybe you use that to your effect, be super cautious and try to dodge them. But obviously that's a risky play because dodging demos is very, very hard to deal with and to execute on.
Yeah. That's the next like iteration of the meta, right? Like this last season, we saw a lot of people like just getting real physical frequently. And now it's now it's kind of like the break checks, right? The like mind games, the like small like one-man dribbles.
Yeah.
But people responding because there wasn't a response to the physical game. Everybody was demoing, and they were like, "All right, if y'all want to demo, I guess we'll just one-man carry." Percy a little wide there.
Oh man, that's
no, we're good.
I don't know, man. I think Percy's having a rough game 1 for sure. It's been
Percy's had a rough day, and I think that's. A lot of times we say that this team is a full 3-person team, and I completely agree with that. And we try to downplay, like, oh, Majicbear, the ones guy. Yeah, but it's really a team approach. Percy is honestly a hard carry on this team.
Yeah, I think whenever he's starting to feel hot on offense, he's just hitting clangers into every single spot of the net. So I agree with that, but, you know, like, how much responsibility, do you want to delegate out to him is the question as well. Like, does that mean is that what's creating a lot of inconsistencies, or, you know, how do we handle it?
So, I mean, that's what I think is the thing, is that, like, I think it's fine to have a guy, you know? It's fine if you've got a LeBron on your team, don't force him to pass the ball 66% of the time. You know what I mean? Like, let him play, let him do the thing. But the problem is that you can't become reliant on it. Like the only way Alpine, if Percy has a bad day and Alpine can't win, that's the problem. So look at that. Percy's the only one to get to the board, you know.
And this could be the start, though, to something that leads into a strong game 2 for Percy. I'm serious, though.
Sure.
everybody watching in series like this, especially with competitive play, scoring at the end is very, very beneficial to your mentality. Like, I'm sure the boys don't even, you know, take note of the fact that they scored. It's like, oh, nice. You know, it's not a big deal. It's usually what happens. But it's a nice sign to know that you can destroy that wall of defense at least just one time in the game and move forward, knowing you've broken that cycle.
Yeah, unfortunately, the cycle not going to be broken here. Game 1, eating it. Positive note, beast mode didn't go off. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
That's one of the things I'm always afraid of when it comes to this team is like, how crazy good is beast mode going to be tonight? Yeah. And beast mode played a good game, but he wasn't like take control of the game, blah, blah, blah. That was a big deal. And so this is a series that I think if beast mode goes off in game number 1, I think we go, okay, see you later.
Yeah. At that point,
after game 1, I'm not that worried.
Rapid did have a great series though, or game 1. Sorry, I'm
sure.
tripping over my words right now. He had a good game 1. I like that weird backward shot that he had. I don't know how much he got so much, or how he got so much power. Excuse me. Unfortunately, It was Percy on the end of it. I'm still gonna look at Percy right now. Before I wanted to see Majicbear start to pop off, but I want to see Majicbear on the offense rather pop off. However, Percy I think has been slacking a little bit on the defense. Not to accuse him, but I think that we get a better performance from him with these clears and these backboard reads. Then we could transition out of the offense and try to make something work.
It's possible. That might be the way. I definitely think this is how I'm gonna say this. I want to see more out of Percy, but I don't think we're losing the game because
100%.
Like we are losing games because we're not seeing more out of Percy, but that's not fair to him. And the other guys should be able to pick up the ball sometimes. Like
100%.
That's really what I'm saying. Is that like, yes, Percy's underperforming and we're not winning because of it, and that sucks. And that's the reality of it. But also, Jordan and Majicbear should be able to, when Percy's having an off day, still put it in. And in the past, we've seen that. Jordan has been able to kind of be the guy. Majicbear has been able to kind of put it forward.
Oh, baby. We're fired up. I think that last goal from Percy created something. A shift in his mentality. Genuinely. That demo attempt. I literally blended the words. Demo attempt into a demp. That's kind of banging, though. The dempt. The dempt out of Percy? I think we're going to go with that.
I like it. The dempt.
You know, we gotta save time here at the Alpine broadcast. That's our mission. Saving time,
always
creating words. That's right. Going for sweeps.
The dempt.
The dempt. Sounds pretty good.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Let's see if Rapid decides to go for a dempt after the shot. You know, oh wait, he's going to the other side. Maybe a dempt. No, not enough. Not enough.
No.
Majicbear the 1v1. Oh, please. Please, sir.
No.
Please, sir. May I have it go, sir?
May I have some more? A goal is like gruel. Your defense is cruel.
Bars.
That's my, magic spell.
Magic spell. That's banging.
Yeah, I've casted a hex.
I want you to cast a spell right now that will force an Alpine free net to score on. Okay.
Wow.
I can't make this up, dude.
See, this is what happens when you mock the spirits.
I don't do this on purpose.
You mocked the spirit world.
I have done.
I put out a hex, and you made fun of it, and the enemy scored. That's what you get.
Oh, when you demo a person that just demoed you, would you call it a redemption?
I like it.
I like it too. Maybe a couple more demps from our boys at Alpine result in something. And every time I say any words at all, it absolutely destroys us. Just gonna stop talking for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't like that, but I don't like this. Oof, look at that. Underneath, man. The pre-jump actually hurt. Yeah. I guess they thought they were going to go up instead of down. Yeah, it's standard.
It's been better mechanics, too, from KCP, which we don't say too often here at Alpine.
Sure, it really has.
Some pretty fantastic mechanics. I think Rapid has had a really solid showing so far in the first few games. Majicbear, a little air dribble from his own. This worked a little bit against Envy in the game we took from him, but now in the backfield, I think that was Percy who couldn't follow up, and it's going to be a free goal. I'm curious, who was back? Who was the last man back? And Percy couldn't get a read. That's tough. It's been a rough day, man. It's been a rough day.
Man, so we actually get the demo, and I don't know if that's good. Like, I think we need to get around that player.
Successful demped.
Yeah, but...
Okay, we need to channel something, I thought. Bring the boys energy. What could it be? I don't know.
I don't know.
Something to change the tides.
All right.
Boys, what are we going to do? Chat, help us, please. There's got to be an answer. I'm a firm believer there is a solution to every problem.
I saw your face, and now I am a believer.
Okay.
Did you
but
know
that doesn't answer the question. Something.
Then I saw her face.
The mashed potatoes. That is the key. Dreadnought, aka F dot.
Really?
What? I didn't say that. You said that.
Did you mix me up with Dreadnought?
Dude, I just miss that man. All right.
I am nowhere near as good of a man as Dreadnought is.
I just miss my good-looking, like, counterpart who's like.
Dreadnought looks like a model you would find in a Sears catalog.
Dude, yes.
Like, I really want to buy some like pleated khakis.
Yes. Or like one of those sweaters where like the collars are popping out, kind of like what it's.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I can
about.
see that.
Same.
I need that.
Dude, I kind of like that look though, like with a sweater over, a collar. It's classy, man.
That's my go-to like caster getup. Like, you remember outside? Like, remember when we used to go places to cast?
Oh yeah.
Like, everybody wore a suit, and I'm not. I like a suit. I like a good suit. I'll wear a suit for finals, but like me, usually, I'm wearing like a shirt and tie with a sweater over it. You can see a little of the collar and the tie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, and like the sweater, it's just comfy. It looks good.
I feel that. I want to see you rock like a hoodie with a flannel over it. I think you could rock that. I think you'd look good in that. F dot.
I mean, not in an event, but heck yeah.
With your purple hair, you're a good looking dude.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You aspire to be a man that you already are. And
I aspire to be a man that I already am.
Which is a beautiful one. As Memory's going to close this one out. 5 goals to nothing. It is looking rough for the boys on Alpine. But something that we can pick up. Don't get me wrong. Reverse sweep, still possible. I've got hope for them. It's been a frustrating day, to say the least, I thought.
I think the boys have sort of...
Yes.
After game 1, I'm sort of over it, I think.
Okay.
Not set 1, not envy. I think after set 1, set 2, and game 1 of set 3, I think I'm like, all right, guys, 15 more minutes. Let's go. I'm sorry.
F dot. Believe. You got to believe.
Well, here's the beauty of it. And no way am I saying, like, listen, there's one thing that's working to our advantage is that we can't get knocked out.
That is true. That is
you
true.
are the actually. It's all Turtle's fault.
No, look.
He said that at the beginning. He said, "You know what? The best part about today is that we can't get knocked out."
Oh my God! I was talking
you
about
set
the context
the table
of going against Team Envy versus. It's like an obvious statement. Like nobody wants to go against Team Envy in a playoff bracket. Correct. However, I was trying to make a connection between the clutch factor of Turbo Pulsar and how he is available at all given moments of any game to make the clutch play. So in a situation where we are going up against Envy, I understand how it is counterproductive to make that conclusion because it's connecting a point that doesn't add to anything. And therefore, I am the worst analyst on the planet. Thank you. Good night.
I'm saying you're the worst analyst. I'm saying you're the worst luck talisman.
Thank you. Okay. This,
I think you're a great analyst. I think you really nail it.
No, don't say that to me.
Ooh, I like when you point. That looks cool. Do it again.
Sir? I feel like that's got to be... Is there like a phobia of people like whenever you like point at somebody or like to get the camera real close?
That's like really... It's just really rude to point at people, yeah.
Well, now I just feel bad. I didn't mean to offend anybody in the chat. I apologize.
No, he did. He told me. He whispered me on Discord. He said, I'm going to offend everybody in the chat. And Jordan!
Oh, my. This is why we believe. This is why we believe, ladies and gentlemen. The first goal of the reverse sweep. I can't even talk. Rapid trying to get a touch in the corner. Doesn't make contact. Jordan slams it home, baby.
We asked for it from Jordan specifically, right? We said.
Yeah, I mean, you did. I asked for Majicbear, but yeah, Jordan heard you.
All right, Jordan. Look at this. Percy.
Here we go. Good offensive pressure. We're holding our own. Getting some
Demo
demos.
is good.
Yes.
Bump is good.
This is what we want. The physical plays. Fight them back. Get some revenge. Get sweaty on the pitch. I want this to turn into an ice rink from our sweat because it's definitely cold out here on this pitch.
That's
Winter
not
time. We're gonna sweat on the
sanitary.
field, create some ice, and we're gonna make KCP slip up. Oh!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, baby.
Yo, Percy almost blocked that.
Dude.
Yo, look at this replay. Here comes Percy's like, all right, I'm gonna get the shot. Nah, but Jordan's like, all right, me. And then Percy's like, oh no.
I got scared. I thought he was gonna hit on the rotation.
I really thought he was gonna. The little octane, what's it called? The spoiler?
Yeah.
You know, the little thing.
Yo,
I
that's
thought
actually
that was
happened before, though, in the regional event. Percy was like rotating out and managed to somehow have the ball like squeeze into him off the top of his car as he's rotating out. But because he was there, they got the golden buzzer beater goal. It was insane.
Oof.
So I don't know how that happens to Percy so much, but we appreciate it. Oh my God.
Now we do.
You see that clear from Jordan? Icy sweat. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Beast Mode, you can calm down, man. We don't need you to do this on the field memory. Nice little dish out. Okay, that was some good passing. Good passing. I don't want to discredit it.
Bad.
But you know what's better?
Us.
Percy! With
Percy!
the double tap. Percy's going to get a double tap this game. If I guarantee you we get the reverse sweep, Percy double taps this game.
Why are you saying these things, Turtle?
What are you talking about? I'm not setting anybody. I'm saying it. Okay, it's a guaranteed
I'm
win.
holding my breath.
No, I'm going to die on this hill. We 100%, I'm not cursing this. I'm actually benefiting us because my words are liquid gold, all right? Here we go. He's going to get a double tap this game, bro. Stop hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just.
He's built different. I'm not scared. See, when I say other statements, it's because I'm like, oh, I don't want to jinx it. But this time, I got full confidence. Full
Confidence?
100
Confidence?
No, full con. Beast mode.
Oh, what was that? He put it under the defender. This was a routine play.
You're the one who said you didn't want to see beast mode start popping off. And what happened? He does just that, beast mode. A lovely double tap. This is match point again, ladies and gentlemen.
He's so good, man.
Yeah.
Beast mode is so good, dude.
Where's the beast mode credit? You're a KCP fan now, are you? I knew it.
Oh. I hate Kansas City.
Oh, Percy, nice little clear out. Okay, let's see if we can get things moving. We have this thing where somebody's on the backboard and goes for, again, the booming clear, but nobody's on the other side. So we should just dribble everything. We're just going to become, like, who dribbles out of their own end? We're going to become the next Shawset team. Just everybody's a Shawset player. What do you have to say? Are you hello?
No, I was making noises and like our audio program wasn't picking it up. Like I was like, and it like my little green light didn't come on.
What is that? I'm glad.
Well, first I was like,
I did not want to hear that.
Well, first I was like, like a sigh.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I was like, and then I was like, and I just kept making more weird noises to see if Discord would pick it up, and it just thought I was background noise.
I want like a F.dot soundboard. Like one of them is you going like coffee, and then like
coffee.
Another one is what else? Saying like the sword quote that you had earlier.
Doggy.
Yeah, that's good too. What else? What other F.dot sound effects can we do? Like I just want to be able to spam these though. You know what I mean?
Probably like a big old like what?
Yeah, or like a hey. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't do
Sometimes
that.
when you come back, I'm okay.
No, that's like Goofy from a Goofy movie.
It's okay, I thought you're off the goofy juice. Don't lie. Don't lie.
If you had to be no, actually,
You had to be a what?
nothing.
A
I'm
Disney
actually locked
character?
into this one. Look at this. Look at this. We got the carry down here. Oh!
Let's go, Percy.
I told you.
Oh my goodness!
I
And
see
he's
this
keeping
develop.
it to himself. This is what happens. Keep the ball close when you're transitioning out. If nobody's on the other side, Alpine, specifically with Percy, had that first control with a touch, and it's over.
I saw that from the get-go. I mean, we
Oh,
called it. I
baby.
was like, let me get into something silly. I was like, wait, hold up. I see these 3 guys lined up
We're
like
back
the
in.
mighty ducks.
We're back
They're gonna
in,
come
baby.
down here.
Okay, we've
Serve
had.
up.
Oh man, That's
no,
not
no,
going
no,
in.
no.
We got the save, baby. We got the
Yeah,
save
that
from
was lazy.
Majicbear. 45 seconds left. F dot trying to get this reverse sweep. Match point. I'm not sweating at all.
You just spent the whole afternoon talking about how hot it was in your room and how you
I
were
mean, I have
sweating.
sweat on me, but I'm not sweating because of this game.
Oh,
See?
oh.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, but
Percy
we're taking
didn't
their
trust.
boost. Good starvation. Every rotation out I've seen so far when we are in their half, we're taking a full boost pad. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's a good pass out to beast mode though. Back in to rapid.
Absurd.
The play. This is outstanding. As much as I hate to say it,
Yeah,
for
I mean,
beast
it's
mode
clean.
to go back into rapid, that's clean.
You want to know something? You want to know something wild here? This is kind of the best that I've seen Kansas City play in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even making excuses here. They're just playing really well.
This reminds me of that regional event where they popped off. Was it a regional event?
Yes!
Beautiful.
It was.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, but we're back in. Oh my
Wait,
goodness, Percy has
you're
been the
telling me-
saving grace.
You're telling me with just a few seconds left in the game that Percy comes up at exactly the right moment? You know what Percy is?
Sir, baby. Punctilious. That still sounds like a Harry Potter like spell.
I can see that.
Only W's from here on, boy. The reverse sweep starts now. Can you imagine if we cast it like that?
And here, Majicbear, above 1. Just like
Okay,
that.
flip
the whole
reset. I don't know why I'm hyping up the other team. Why am I doing this? Wait, kind of working though. Should I jinx them? What if I jinx KCP? Like if I'm like, oh my god, this looks so good for you know what I mean?
Yo, Kansas
Right?
City definitely gonna win this game.
Dude, I love Kansas City so much.
Kansas City rules.
Best team in North America. Oh my
Best
goodness.
barbecue sauce comes from Kansas City.
Memory. Look at these clears out from Kansas City. Nobody can match them. They're just so good at Rocket League. Like the plays we see develop out of KCP, absolutely fantastic. Just truly something on another level.
Rapid's like the best player of all time. Like,
Agree.
without a doubt.
That is
You
such
know?
a bold statement, but something that's so correct. And it almost. Okay. I really thought we had something for a second. Oh wait, keep going, keep going. What a challenge for Memory. We love to see Memory. We
No,
love
no,
him
no.
on
Homie in
field.
the middle. Homie in the middle. Homie in the middle. Homie in the middle. It's Jordan, and it's Magic. I got excited.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Nice little pop-ups from Alpine to the midfield. I like the setups, the ideas, and we have more aggression.
Ooh,
Double
yeah.
tap attempt from beast mode.
Woo.
Hit wide. Still no sweat. Still no sweat. I thought.
I'm a little sweaty. Okay, I'm not that sweaty. It's really cold here, actually.
I wish it was freezing in my room, man. We just talked about this. I'm moving my setup so that I can handle the heat from Percy in OT with the double tap that I wanted to see earlier on. He's going to redeem himself in this game.
Look at this.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Zoom in.
Oh, I like the dribble idea. It didn't work, though.
Ooh, good shot by Percy to get it out of there for a moment. That was a decent clear. This is bad
Yeah.
from Jordan.
It's not the worst, actually. He was able to recover and get a full boost. If that boost wasn't there, then I would agree with you. Oh, my goodness.
I was just worried it gave
Oh.
Orange such a good opportunity, like the bounce off that corner.
No, you're right.
It was
I think
scary.
it's just a little bit difficult, though, because that pass couldn't come direct, so he had to go
Yeah.
to the backboard. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think he had a choice. It wasn't like he made the wrong choice. It was just like it was bad for like giving a good angle to the opponent. Tough stuff. Kind of like when you're playing pool and like you gave them a good opportunity, but that was the only shot you had. Like
Yeah.
all right, dude.
KCP, though, they're getting in front of everything we have out of defense. We get
Oh
one clear out
oh
and
no
then
no
it's
no! Oh
received.
my God, Majicbear.
Holy.
playing rugby out here.
Freaking out, man. I'm not gonna lie. Freaking out. That's a double commit.
No, we're good. We're just gonna go to the left.
I thought don't do this to me, man.
I'm not
Please.
doing anything. What are you talking about?
Don't. Just
I'm not
whatever you're
doing
doing, Majicbear, please keep doing it. That's such a lovely clear.
Let's go, T. Corral!
Yes! I don't know why you're saying that, but
Like, maybe it'll, play the
like
other way.
something to balance it out with the caster curse that we've had all day.
Yeah, like if we caster curse the team we just
Dude,
played.
Stop! Dude!
That wasn't me! He's not even on the team!
I know, but oh my, yes. GG's dropped in the chat.
GG's.
Oh man, it has been a frustrating day. I never thought I could get tilted as a caster, but after watching today and
I'm
like these
seriously
games,
tilted, dude.
they have been frustrating. They have been frustrating to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like actually tilted. And I'm not kidding, Turtle.
Because we could sit here and like I don't even feel like the roast is like there is nothing really too frustrating to say. Like the defense did look good at times for Alpine. It's been a sad day, man.
I mean, like that's the thing with sports is like sometimes you just lose it, man. Like I'm not even kidding. Like Alpine played slightly worse than normal. They did not poop the bed. They played slightly worse than normal. Things didn't line up slightly. And like they just
how many times did we get the post? I want a post counter. We need to start adding that. I think if we have rough days, we need a post counter. We got to keep track of it. I will keep a document open to add to the post counter after that. That's what we're doing next time. If we have a day where the first series we're like we know this is gonna be rough, we're doing it.
Worth it. I do want to give May and chat a shout out here. Majicbear played really solid in the overtime. Held together so many plays and challenges that could have easily gone awry. Absolutely. We started, and I think that's what happened here is we started to see a little bit like the step up come far too late. Let's take a look at the bracket and discuss like the games that came in beforehand. Because I think that, looking at game number 1, it's Envy. We kind of write that off. Game number 2, it's the Sonics. We probably should have played better. Game number 3, towards the end of it, after a couple of losses, we finally see the guys kind of step up. And, I don't mean to like dunk on the guys, but this was the reason I can speak so freely about how negative today's performance is because this is just so unfamiliar.
It's just an off day. Yeah,
they just don't play like this usually.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, this happens to the best of us, obviously, and I think it's a great thing to have as something to go watch later on. To try to improve on, because I think when you have off days like this, your flaws and mistakes really scream out to you. As a team, this is great footage, great content to look back to. If you're a player, it's almost like those issues and mistakes you were dealing with really speak out to you. I'm thinking about Percy. I think it was a bit exaggerated in terms of where our weaknesses fall. Percy was missing a couple of backboard reads. On the offensive side of things, if Percy's not stepping up like he usually is with, his striking abilities, where's Jordan, Majicbear. Didn't see a lot of demos from Majicbear. Jordan, not really any flashy mechanics that we normally expect from him. Lots of areas that we can look to improve on going into the playoff bracket tomorrow.
And that's the biggest deal. I kind of made fun of you because I just like making fun of you. But like the truth of the matter is that like the good thing about today, you know what? It comes full circle. It was a funny comment in the beginning of the day, but at the end of the day now, it actually makes sense. Because the good thing is that this was an absurdly off day for us, and that's what everybody gets scared about with single elimination. Is if you just turn in. You have an off day, things aren't doing well, and like, okay, you guys get wiped out. That totally sucks because everybody has off days. But here we have an off day, and it's seating, it's placements, and so we can continue to tomorrow. Just let's not have an off day, right? Like that was yesterday. So,
and well, I completely agree. And even from when if I was playing currently in this tournament, I would have loved a format like this because when you do have a rough showing at the beginning. It's so easy to shrug that off. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about in the group stage, you have an off day, you can just shake it off, move on. And the next bracket, like literally we could see a massive pop off tomorrow. That's the great thing about this Alpine roster. And hopefully there's, things that they're improving on as well, which will ascend us to the top.
Gotta agree there. I mean, it's a team effort for sure. So we got a team effort. We've got homie coming through soon. We're gonna be joined here by El Majicbearino.
My boy.
That's how you say Majicbear in Spanish. So.
Oh, Majicbear's muted. Magic, unmute.
Whoops,
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh, there he
good,
is. Man. Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
Good, guys. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Chilling.
You know, F. Dot and I, we feel tilted for you guys. That was definitely, something that I thought you guys looked so good against Envy, even against other teams. There was a lot of positives to take away. I just want to know, what's the mentality now moving on to the bracket tomorrow?
Did they say like who we play or no?
I don't think the seeding is out there. Let's see. We have not figured that out yet, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I will update you if it does get swapped though.
All right. Well, I mean, whoever we play, like we just gotta, like today we just had like so many mental resets. I feel, and sometimes like those mental resets, like they're not really enough, and so that's kind of what happened, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that, this is one of those days where like sometimes you have those days that are super positive where everybody seems to line up and everything, you almost play better than you actually like know. And then this is the opposite. That totally happens. Are you guys, we were talking about it in chat, like Energy had an off day the other day. Are you guys aware of like sometimes this stuff happens, or was this like really rough for you?
Yeah, it does happen, but like it sucks when it happens. And
Yeah.
You just gotta just move past it.
Definitely.
Like the next week, or
I kind of want to, pick your brain about this Sonics roster and figure out what they've been doing to move up lately. Because last week you talked about Energy having an off day. They swept Energy with the sub roll. Have they been, improving in your eyes and moving up the ladder in North America? What do you think about that Sonics roster so far?
Yeah, I am really impressed by T-Curl's like capability and stuff. He was really like surprising to me in our series today.
It was the demos, and that's something me and F-Dot were talking about. I don't know if you have a great plan strategized out here for us, because we are trying to figure out if a team is directly demoing you, what is, in your opinion, your go-to strategy to try to counter that physical play?
I mean, every time like I get demoed, I start to get tilted. So I would just use that tilt to demo them even more.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell F-Dot. If you're getting demoed, you got to demo them back to feel better. That's just how it works in this game. It's the only way.
Sometimes you got to take it personally. I'm here for that. I respect it. Absolutely. Tomorrow, one of the big things here, Turtle, because he's so incredibly smart, said, one of the good things about today is that you can't lose, is that you can't get knocked out, because you can't. But so tomorrow things are different. Like, what's the number one thing that you guys do as a team to like bounce back? Today was rough. Tomorrow's not going to be. What's the number one thing that you guys have to do here?
I think we just gotta make sure that we get enough sleep and actually like try hard in scrims, because we gotta show out tomorrow
get that one
if we want to get that spot back.
I feel that you actually here's a question. Like, outside, are you tired today, man? Are you feeling tired?
Yeah, I'm really tired.
Turtle and I were talking about it. Yeah, Turtle and I were like tired as well.
It's a sleepy day for the boys. I don't know.
It
what
just
it is. Something's in the air.
It's just one of those days. That's what we're saying about today. It's just one of those days. Everybody a little sleepy, chilling. Nonetheless, tomorrow, day 2 of the grid, you guys will do better. We have big faith in you guys. But thank you so much for hanging out with us after today's games, and we wish you luck tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thank you, guys.
Heck yeah, Majicbear, the man, as we say in CRL. Nice guy.
Oh, I love Majicbear. He's so there's few people that like, just whenever you talk to them, you get like a very like lighthearted, everything's chill and happy vibe. I get that with Majicbear, and I think that's important to have on a team. Somebody who's not going to get super upset. Like, obviously, he said himself he can get tilted, but he moves past it, and that's exactly what we're going to do going into tomorrow's bracket.
If you can talk about getting tilted with a smile on your face, like one of the big things.
Yeah, I know he's out here teasing. Great.
Yeah, like I think one of the most important things successful people have, Like we always talk about, like what traits do they get up early and they read before they get in their Lambo?
A daily
No, man.
schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, self-awareness is one of the most important things you can do to be like that successful people have, and like your ability to just be like, yeah, man. I get tilted, dude. So like I have to do this to like work against it. Like we all know it's not good to be tilted, but if you pretend like you don't get tilted, that's fake. So yes, I acknowledge I'm self-aware. I get tilted, and this is how I deal with it to like get out of that zone. Majicbear being able to like identify that in himself is like such a winning attitude. That's super big, I think.
This is some factual statements from you, F-Dot, and I'm gonna untilt. I'm getting full 8 hours tonight, and tomorrow we better get 8 hours from every player on the Alpine roster to come out and absolutely schlap whoever we're up against, which we don't know because I don't believe all the games have finished.
I feel that. Well, we'll figure it out. Production just said rap when we're ready. So you want me to lay down a beat? You want to rap for us?
No, I'm good. I'm good, man. It's a sleepy day, bro. You can't be doing this to me. This is not what production meant. I'd rather rap a gift right now than do what you just suggested.
Oh my goodness. Rap a gift.
That's some bars though. Come on. There's
no presents here because we're gonna move to the future and leave you in the past. Oh, wordplay, baby. Wordplay. That does it for us here on the grid here at Alpine Esports. For myself, production, Turtle, and of course the most important person here, Zuko. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you're here for day 2 of the grid. Peace.
Can you see him?
And much love to you.
I've got you hanging on my words. Taste so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna